Musomwe. Musomwe. Minianum Dwabrem Brenio, Bianya Gradum Yentie. Dwabrem. Yano Mummy and you were my Dwabrem. Sekabima Mikabisane Tiampa. Amanyo Efle Fanenina Roje Obianya Sunti Dwabrem Brenio Amaimu Samwa Amanyo Samwa 26 Efle Fanenina And Efa Mwadwin Obianya Sunti Wa OTEC FM 102.9
I want to make a fast no more bia. Since you are more who are no, or who said the land in the city. Obeka, Namebua after on the 11th, on the 7th, and she say, at the mom, because on one of us are what now. Said the Bay Union animal blade or my Jumata clay. Most would be not a silly. Now, so that's how I let you 1 month. I'll be Hine. Now, so the Abba Yaguma. Now, so do Chromo call for Friday. Eddie, and 2 Quaco to Abana, a John Daman Mahama, a 2 direct. Anton Obi or no, and I don't demand Mama's man, and that's what I'm saying. I want to make a fast no more bia. Since you are more who are no, or who said the land in the city. Obeka, Namebua after on the 11th, on the 7th, and she say, at the mom, because on one of us are what now. Said the Bay Union animal blade or my Jumata clay. Most would be not a silly. Now, so that's how I let you 1 month. I'll be Hine. Now, so the Abba Yaguma. Now, so do Chromo call for Friday. Eddie, and 2 Quaco to Abana, a John Daman Mahama, a 2 direct. Anton Obi or no, and I don't demand Mama's man, and that's what I'm saying. I want to make a fast no more bia. Since you are more who are no, or who said the land in this. Make all crazy and boy. Ah, indeed. Abai. Now, buy no need. Yes, I put it here. Abai. Say on bread, top money and pendy. On ban, make you. Oh, I could for one. I could for the Cato did you. You can't crap on power and send me. When you win him, you make all crazy and boy. Ah, indeed. Abai. Now, buy no need. Yes, I put it here. Abai. Say on bread, top money and pendy. On ban, make you. Oh, I could for one. I could for the Cato did you. You can't crap on power and send me. Somewhere, yeah, Passant Martin, what the dom echo, as soon as you answer. Be Biara Bessis, Supra, you know, my Fachami, I inquire, a drummer free and moving another. Get you for a couple of game. Sani, or the achieve for the 1 year. A bubble so many that also do our film premium near Jununa anymore. Dwabrem Juma dear Sunye said the Adeba some were down a free Dwada cousin if you had us one and Rafacha and Raganam Rantiano Kokuma Yana. Niano. Enti Otuado baby will be no so ya chiao. Jack, my green moshi. Why? Eja area born now in Korana Bono. Some and penny fool, some way wine fool. Jairia born now in Mubono. Timu ya frame I said that maybe a mud that them just say mud condition Jack taxpayers money Jansen who know why now mumadi ni muya or mu disappointed we are no more say bring back the love. Where is the love anybody to look sharp why memory usivi na aboabo no 2 cents say wow liar aka cry mu de ba kra mu get free gram de free gram boys bedwa obi amfi mu to look sharp why na Dwabrem Juma de be som won channel say Be Love Radio Spain GN Radio nso wɔ London na Idu UK Mountain so a ɛyɛ Pat Mark Radio, Aba Radio, Mansan Radio, Brainy Radio, ɛne Sahara Radio. Case Radio ni wonum television wɔ Paris, France abrochima mu. Dachema Radio nso ɛwɔ Denmark. Na Rakus FM ɛwɔ Belgium, Sky FM wɔ Columbus, Ohio, US abrochima mu. Dwabrem ɛwɔ yɛ social media handles no so. Facebook yɛ OTEC 1029 FM ɛna YouTube ɛyɛ OTEC 1029 FM. Na me pacho sɛ ɛyɛ YouTuber subscribe why? Wodon sabo adoma no so a bibia besi nkonya bia no obete yenka. Na ɛyɛ Facebook so abomode na follow yɛn. Ba wobetumi abɔ awuram so bebia onam na bia na antenna na yɛ kakra. Emutwe ohun ha. Your friend out of jurisdiction. Nti eba ne say no a ɛne internet ne bebia. Now Dwabrem ɛwɔ www.otecfmghana.com so www.otecfmghana.com so if I chobo Dwabrem wɔ hɔ a asɛm fa sansɛm ne mu krogen ɛhɔ adanso no wobɛtumi tie live ɛwɔ tune in app no ɛso ana wobɛtumi de WhatsApp voice note ne share mo 0505225578 0505225578 na yɛtumi apem akwanim ɛna Tuesday Branda Sonko emu efe kama simana baako du baako abapa wi anom yensa ho yemmo nwuramu ai e oba bi baako pɛ fa ko pɛ ɛhɔ nko a Jack sabia ya make idea o ya kra wura inside ho a wa ba hya ase atenka ba paint ho nyina white internet oye ho natural leaves oye ho kama pa ya bogra Dawood Herbal Hospital. Dawood Herbal Hospital when you body na say yade bi peso bogra ni pedi o tin council kai ho de ahwe de mbeko me mada no asana chi Sadrak chaman e makwa ba
ka hi
me ba jon adom ni nti we look so good.
That's serious.
We look so serious. Good. I adom no
I say ne pa bia no onwe obi ho bone a
exactly
they be all look fresh.
What you say?
But so be who adwen kan wa bra bo ho a na they be a pressure da also.
A waste of time.
Yes.
Waste of health span.
That's right.
You know.
Who na you masho. Now so ati.
Wow, down to me na.
We.
O da na we need to tell her.
Yeah, asema better.
Jack, dane feel free.
Oh yes.
Dasa nanka.
Dasa nanka.
Dasa nanka.
So da ho aye dresse caterpillar.
Unya Dawood 360 no. 360 capsules na onu num bia.
That's right.
Now the ointment is watchy. Ointment no de bia me de filler no. Ene ayi secret way na
batuja
ha odi twitwiw na ntu honum sa no a odi twitwi aba osirachi odi bia fa osisi achi ho sa wa mo bi de kakra twitwiw we ye ukon achi ho sa no uwi afa bi fo apampam fa bi fo mama so obeda da me na me ka kire obetimi kwa for bi sha hwinim
oh yeah
me na ho
you cooking time for last week na you program aga bi afra doctor na mi tiyo program ke pa during in the sra na men no work out so say during na John James 3 points
wow
na me ho den dren ade aso chia nya be nshira o
enya no
ka hye chi ahwefo ne atiefo baby obi ehwe anase otie ye nuanom amowa amanone amutie anase mo hwe yen Dawood Herbal Hospital Brainy abusuafo enkase me ni Ghana nti doctor dey ntimi hwe me kashi ye kan ye nuanom a ewo eni Ghana nyame nam doctor so woni ana epa awo na enne ebia wo ebia fafuru a enwoye mema sabi na obi timi frɛ prostrate man bia last week ya no frɛ doctor frɛ doctor ye dey adru ne man no be say 3 weeks ni na ya hye ne catheter kashi na man no US frɛ doctor na one doctor nkomode otumu say ne ni agia within 3 weeks no a dry the money no ensign but ne catheter ne ya sisi ono atimi dwonso kama
wow
a friend doctor no danase o se nyame adoma next year February obeba Ghana no be dru nso ase da bi ese fato de be bread doctor enti ba bi a wo hwe anase wutie bia woni Ghana kra Dawood Herbal Hospital say wonti ne ye wo ho
no
enti wo de no ane se obefa ye number no free number no support to WhatsApp mo amuni Ghana amu tie sabri no Dr. Dawood and Kasa number is 0244 88 64 37 0244 88 64 37 0244 88 64 37 Kashi be ma bia wo tie bia no meka se ɛha no wabɔ mmɔden sɛ wɔbɛhwɛ o life ye meka life ni ye kosi o mema sem ida sɛ obema sɛ emu anaasɛ yɛnhyɛ catheter prostrate prostrate no aba yare no sɛ prostrate enlargement prostrate kyɛ sɛ ɔdwonso ɛma ekura bam cancer ɛba yɛhwɛ kame yɛ sɛ every week ɛdɔm a ɛba no na first no na yɛka sɛ obi anya prostrate mu hawa na yɛ ɔne yɛmfie no kɔ anim no but Dr. Carr sisia no obi timi ba 28 years obi ba 25 years 30 years one guy be oba he say doctor the way I'm sitting minim say nyame adom kakra medie de me ame wo me car wo me business
okay
and so cash guy ne kan asem no so say be 2 years ni te say ye yi katita ne ye de foforo hye no ye yi ne ye de hye no oba ye one doctor
replacement of catheter
yes ne prostrate no te say e hawa bamu a na ya sitime yira adwonso no beta ho ema enti ne wo say ye hye no rubber cash ye de no to aduro so ase den kanya me say wa ba ono emu aba say doctor sisi ade am free I mean show eti be ma bia wo tie bia da wo de ba hospital say wo de to anamo bra daddy say ya show rubber me say ya show rubber cra bra doctor da would be treat you rubber na be adanse ye be bre na eba wo de na bia enyan share catheter ye show rubber but wo dwonso a wo te say dwonso de wo be chimo ansa na dwonso ne kakra ba wo se kakra nso na dwonso sign de wo no wasa kwa dwonso kakra na beba to anamo ntutumre kana bra wan hwe ye rubber beto be mam yes because Johnson enya betai blood animu a na adwen ne communicate kire o se Johnson de wa ukogina o se mu bie na Johnson ne ba bare ye kasa isi a no be ma bi wo ho a chese na ya se na ye dindindin
wow
ochima enchim omra Dawood Eba hospital edro kakra bi doctor be treat no the fastest and easiest way
exactly
ne ho beto ne ntem so obi nso de ne prostrate mu bia to the extent say
oti anye ye na ojeja ho na ekoba ne se sekan akokan wa
eni
wa brother Dawood wa otna ma ne ye sekan akokan
yes
ye be hye catheter oti anye ye nso a ura oso a ye de nasogastric tube be san fa minim NG tube ye de ba fa na da fa kusa
obi de empo de ye bone ni nche mu se ni ye de tube na fa areho enti sa wo tie ya wo prostrate ni mu bia to the extent wo dwonso kra wo hu o kan say dwonso de na wo bu so enam ne nan ho bibre na ba ye hospital and ye treat o mo a ama a close ono adwonso kama enti be ma ba bia wo tie ye bia no Dawood Eba hospital say daddy to anamo bra say ye prostrate and hawa o prostrate no say ye cancer na enlargement Dr. Dawood say bra ya so ye ne wa dweso krapa Metro FM building name. Yeah, wow, ya say nim glass fe. Said the Dr. Kazi kano. Grass nkwa.
Ya dan bia odu okra wonyira.
Ni campo. Sa obeba o. Abetina no abehwe de ekoso.
Eh, na wasa brazo free.
Oh, enti utwam bia o de fa ho. Enti ba bia wo bia o de to anamo bra. E bia na wo ye oba nso a wo tie ye. Menua ba. Ya awo. Awo ho na ye den. Isi ye de man nyina to Dr. Dawood.
Wow.
Dr. Baukumas, in fact, wa makwa abeti ye ni mankasa
necessary.
Obiti mi boss doctor. Just say my ye omonie ma kwan ye fa so nyina ma ye bi ma. And na ba fu kwan di so. But obani ye de ne tu aduro so a ebrete wa bi mo frɛ doctor no osre doctor pa ho. Wow. Because ye di kan hwɛ de ekoso. Say ye fibroid na esi awo no kwan. Infection bi ama wo de ne mu ayedin. Anasa no ayedin oni be ma hie mu abonsi nsuo na sen aba oba bi wo ho infection na ma obu ne nsa wonya ne menses a Dr. Kasha yawa pains oba famu sa ne ma nyina betimi esi awo ho kwan ye hwe ne ye ma sa aduro no de tu sa yare na se a na afi de aka na wo ne de ye bonus ye da tato de ma
all right
ti nipa no ko use ya no afre Dr. Apahu enti oba bi a wo hwe ye afa wo se ne ni age
hwe
because awo echi yesi nyinsa echi ni abortion se wonyim no wa wo awia
na ade bi eba fie so egba kon ma ya sheda anwen so
oh debi because ye japade
you suni nyina
that's right obi ti awari ase ye kasa na ninje Omra Dawood Eba Hospital here wa Dr. Dawood Efro.
That's right.
Mr. Doctor number is 0244
0244
88
64
37
37
0244
88 64
37 Doctor number no. Ebi ana wo de ne nya wo ena nya wo memasem. But ye kasa isisia no. Mr. Esitwe ade ne diabetes. And I said diabetes wo so a to anamon bra ya so ye beboa wo. Diabetes ama mema bebre ho jojo. Ne be ma ne ofre wa doctor me wa diabetes. Ba na nsan de me hu pa e ha me pa ne se ma yi no mentinka. Omra Dawood Eba Hospital. Doctor beboa no. Ebi ana edu anajo ojo nso bebre. O tena ase a wo nso asore no akojo nso. Diabetes fo no nso ogina so ojo nso a Dr. Cash. As a pipe bi a ya bi hu
ade we so de
ko kakra na nsu kom de
so ejina na ojeja ho say no so on condition of service
yes ai
condition of service so no nya ketua bi abato
condition of so service e o so pay o render the man
when did ya mana what say the condition of service enti
no so obi a wo tie bia na omomode ya say o wo sa ha we obetu anamo no aba diabetes into otena se asame ba ye she program ase na na ase ase peja
yeah
umia na ekomofo Omra Dawood Eba Hospital
Dawood Eba Hospital
pressure mujabroso mujabroso ni mu akwada ni panyin eni panyin ni mu akwada
Dr. Babetene te
obanko ade Dr. Babuao
Babetene te
pressure ti obi ko ketezo ntimi na ni guso saa nipa bia nso utimi da ene wakoma na yi adwuma yi
exactly
so sorry abunso ho den
sentina sata sorry I know take pressure
that's right
hona be hu pulse ni
eti baby obi ehwe anaze otie bia Dr. Dawood say eye pressure na say diabetes that it anamon na bra e bia na de ne ye fun yare gugum obi de stomach ulcer obi nso de ne nya pressure stomach ulcer na ha no but emum e bia na e bibi na akokan de sa ye fun yare na ba oni chronic tie ya ontu anamon no mra also nti obi o tena se o hwa o nse ne bofono no eduru time bi ana ne bofono no o feel nausea Omra Dawood Eba Hospital also stomach ulcer betima mu wachika se ni mu aye wo ya oti pains pa Dr. Dawood Sebra Dawood Eba Hospital o yemu wo ekekaw obi de no enye ne yabare o hwa na ebubom kurukuru na ni na musa to anamona bra Dawood Eba Hospital Dr. Beboao wo de ne ye hania enkwe mesro enkwe a ye mfase kan ka ye nya surgery ho
dabi
but traditional medicine treatment na doctor de be ma
no
obozo why free baby a wutie ye bia no say oh yade ye friend say henia wo de to anamon bra e bia na wo ba bia na wo de hie bi wo yade ye friend say asthma ente
okay
asthmatic patients ade o mom pe kra perfume especially the anu odin enti obi wo ko badwam ana akoda ne asem ama no Omra Dawood Eba Hospital Dr. Bebo obi to ase de ama wo ne show so mema form nso nko yi mema de ba yese apaja wan hwe ya wunyi sika ntufie obekwa aba ne ya aduane ama wo because ye nimu sika fo bebre ankrofo ne yusu gu akiri ba ma bia no se obotom ya na yese o mema sem nso ye na se obotom nya wo nso a o mema sam nye ye ka say cash oba de bia oba na otete Dawood Eba Hospital say enkechi
so usuruzi
ebebodi na be say doctor me dey first na me nya de on sam to say me ya de pa me ba bia no matwa bi enti oba na kan me de me enti that is say e bia na o mema sam ne da fom tim abra syphilis gonorrhea nem yare bia ha obia no oba mamudu ba bia na mu kekawo edu baby a utime posa wo be ma ne saa na say bibi nnamu Michelle brother Dawood Eba Hospital oba unze nsuo bi tagu ensan bi na esisi wo be ma so ana say wo ba so a Dr. Dawood Sebra
okay
ne syphilis is very common
mo
cash say go no syphilis and anem yare bia no ono ntu na anamon no mra ye kira kwan ne we dweso
edweso krapa
Metro FM building name ye adwuma Mondays to Saturdays and past 7 na doctors atrase
okay
ekopem se no number board Dr. number ni Dr. Dawood number ni
all right
aje ni yare nkwa na yenhwe what the friend no dey how be 0244
88 64
37
0244 88 64 37 0244 88 64 37
Dawood Eba Center Drama Yarisa.
Mo ye me da se nyame chira won so pa na kai se Jesu krapa ho and I saw do any chire ho and na Dawood Herbal Hospital ewo okọ so do reception obebra free we are secret ba kwa me dey ma on all right me da se
Dwabrem. Setting the trends that others can only follow. OTEC 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Mami money adwuma udan ya ye fe
Mira me da se na esomo ye no na aka o
eno de anyine ho mami aha dan a ya boso fefefe nyina eye donima sea complex ahunu se etoda enua ye de boya dan so no eta hunu anase mpo emuta kokko a eba saa na dan ne nyunu enti odi DSL alloying steel trusses enadia ye de go dan so aba edan bia utumi de go so efo ena enwe na aten enti se odi DSL alloying steel trusses yi egu dan so wia na odi donima NMK premium roofing sheets and chancing aboso aka ho oh na chese adwuma na NMK premium roofing sheets and chancing donima dia ben ye o ma hodo ye wo NMK long span alloying and the governance IBR and NMK nails emu pia so se woni sika donima e ma otua ne kakra wenum ye latest products donima dia ba abeka dada ne
enti me nkɔ he
kwasafo YF Johnson obenjiare anafre 0244 126625 and 0540 101 555 donima steel complex babia ade power efuo no
Apomode mapade eno ane hepa plus mixture apomode mapade eno ane hepa plus mixture
Unia, heavy and a black smokes mixture no malaria drona. Ani say nam sa wo beje di say menim wife nyina ye testy positive. Aye no bie no. Say a ku malaria mo no nyina. Am ye nyina ye negative. Ade ho. Won ma wo ye hepa plus mixture no. And wodi we nsu aba. Sentia. E wo say wo immune system e strong da bia. Enti pavi
e support immune system no.
Na plus mox no so e tu malaria no gu. Malaria symptoms. Et say etipaye, afiafie, wonu mu ato, ahoamra no musa. Achekura 4 days na pavi and the plasmox mixer one no to malaria na sekura anya sa dia ko hu doctor from 0542 778572 and 0542 807907 magie drone di pa pavi plasmox and hepa plus nyina apemfo abato mo manufo enu kwada woni mfiedu mienu nka our pharmacies na herbal shop
FDA aje edwede nkrato yatum Chania Disaheba cat sauce.
Madansi any.
Hey, and to what in your pan and what's the sad Disaheba? What is Sasa?
Mandia, wouldn't be. And net dear, for once, my jewed at Disaheba Messana, who come from Mammy. Oh, my number Tiwadansi. Miampa caneno, Namis, Namitimuna, Chicheme, Nami Coco Yadia so teach me. May number Disaheba Messa, to and the Maya free.
And to some radio, yet solid you would not watch it. Yes, it's a young pop rocasia. Ah, Miss say, a person crony at Martin Baby. Sanya do say her bam mixture and come a woo. No, she, or don't I'm a cram, Miss Mabu Apasu. Nan say, dear, Ujina Brand.
A fire do say her back campus no. Say, some Mijina, you who's a me a Bamamua.
A genie, a young crap. Ah, I do some way, or be to me. I just a painful. A battery I want for down for. Anyone I want in fit to me. Kumasi, at a phone out of Fonko to say about Santa in the clinic. I was swimming macro. Go filling station down Wemu. And the swami Pentecost I saw down. I feel and then I have a shopping from a CPM. 0500110 115.
I do Sahaba, my dancing.
Apomode mapade eno ane hepa plus mixture
pavi plasmox hepa plus mixer to malaria na sekura
sweet darling
my beautiful baby
hepa plus mixture ye busie ya no mama hoden aba busumi pini menti ase me do
tie hepa plus mixer anya adwuma ebe ye woni padua no mu no afie kura na ebe ye onwanwa mo aduro ye ma general well being abusua pomudin ho hia me yie esne bibia enti me manom pafia ha
she oye hepa plus husband
ye de wa hepa plus husband and ye won so ye hepa plus wife na abua no hepa plus mixer magie dure di pa pavi plus mox and hepa plus nyina apemfo abato mo manufo enu kwada woni mfiedu mienu nka ho our pharmacies na herbal shop atufo mfre 0542 778 572 and 0549 297-463. Hepa plus mixer and mapobudra mapa.
FDRG edwede nkrato ya.
Se say dear, mo person we short courses and the coverage e koye adwuma gi sika fudu ogu botomu no ataju fo a mo atia so de. The tiene say DHI College of Health and Education over the Omowa or some bro very short courses since year the we a bit to say healthcare assistant, laboratory technology, material phlebotomy, sterilized technician, accounting software. Bra DHI College of Health and Education in a simple crown farm.
DHI College of Health and Education organize a cybersecurity course with certificates amo BBR for 3 months and 8 months for diploma. Ye besan amo OBBR free laptop. Nemom kai se inshishay kakra ewo ho.
DHI College of Health and Education ye chi kwan no ye ben Santasi runabout from 0307 020 844.
Dawusko World Ventures air conditioner papa fie yewo air conditioner brand bia ebiti se Samsung Chigo ene de ekeka ho wo de frey yi eka ne ope ye beba be fresi ama wo de de wo mu kra ne se woto air conditioner ewo ye ho a ye fixi ma free ne asam ma 1 year warranty a eno no se ya ye beba be siesie e de ama wo e pa cho wasi fie dada na se wiring no ya nye ama air conditioner wo de frey yi se wasi fie awie na afa na wo be wiring no a frey ye menya house wiring ma ni emfa pipe ni bibia ntoto ye air conditioner mo ni difonti se wabo air conditioner ni bidada na ha wo net ase ya frey ni beba ba ye ho adwuma e de ama ya shada hwehwemu ape air conditioner papa etimi bom from kamo a oto ebo ofie ana wadwuma mu a chema wo na enye dede kai se ye free installation ye wadum ye be kasapra Fred Director Dauda Ibrahim ewo 0244 021372 and 0509549760. Dawusko World Ventures for air conditioner numero 1.
OTEC 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
On OTEC 102.9 Yakoya Yasain Abba. Nana.
Kahe.
We dey someone when it ya. You born pepa ni akọ.
Come here, you been to go for some Friday.
You want to tell ni anko why? And then some no dosun. And some no dosun. Na this in some no ye be mu ne as far as election 2024 is concerned.
Okay.
And we say dey be a idiom ho komo wa ha. Na there obi can say the man himself is here. And ye be di ho komo ne. Why? So I must say on the call demonstration. Obekani, obecheche ni nyine.
Sa demonstration besu. Okay, say before 2020 election, bad demonstration be say in Ketian besu wo. Kumase Mountain so.
Sir.
Oh yes. Isi sebia. Omo travel do so go muti.
Omo national chairman say Kumase ha for no form ani kire the regional office. Region ni obia fa na ni kire regional office. Omo do ni be kire headquarters. Tisana ade no be kwa koye. Na also on say one constituency be in voter region. Obeka last week ni e kan say bi wa say one constituency in voter region. Na baby aya na abato no eye risky kakra. Match the other day. Yes, your prayer. I got him a patoy, sa 18 ho. How dear, we list mistake. A be mistake, but a horn NDC for no so dear mania kosher or case. They realize registration, you know, the cost over the years 800 population. But kosher voter exhibition, you know, 2,500. How come? So these are some of the things are call it easy. But not na yen trash it. But I feel so last week make I say some not no trash na BBI okay. Peaceful election.
Yeah.
That's all near koye ni. I feel we empower we team we kame biania dia. Enti ye bedin komo bebre. But mommy am bon sem no so na fe me too many honorable vice free ankra. Okay, I said 2020 papa you know your press conference okay so am ko he chairman ko gwa piano.
Some say the whole gun them chobo ika.
Nana yam pani tell ni uncle.
I was here for OTEC 102.9 so Dwabrem na Dr. Kasha Trasie and then commercial channel also pa penikesia ba ko dwom ha ne senti no yes also ntem ne akono gasi be enterprise na dama anaba fontinten video so me twa gu no was passing light bia ope bia wires bia ope bia nkania hodo ope e Augustine K Brobe Enterprise on our code one ma ni no man kama pass no bono from to 4 bo ana ode emma wo Kumasi dum ya bejaba jewelry hon mo ni lava ana edin hwe ni mo number 0243 179 942 and you know, you can say, O Quantin Tenfians or OTECFMGhana.com. Facebook, ya them, YouTube, ya them, OTEC 102.9 FM. So TikTok, by Bia, Quantin Tenfians or here, our home. Now, I dread yet, may brew her so our sentimental. Okay. Mrasha, you know what the Madi show share so. When we acquire Deputy Minister, Trade and Industry. No honorable Stephen Moa sticker. Ordering Krata, Abato Commission tonight. Nanya some Ketwakra, a month for Dinechi, as well can is a feed yet. So they are more cassa is possible, a bear possible. I'm a NPP, I'm a Yukuno, will matter sinkum Dina Bibia Quay at Yamomo. For the Krata Nakom, Yan Kabumuni, a dear honum, which am a boapa, I'm a Yukono, Eddie, and Kunim, our honum. And no. Nadia no Tonchaya, walk quite a so about 1 persuasion. NPP, I'm a Kumakin Homugusumu Yeduma. Okay. Now, I say, Marco Professor Kingsley, Nyako. Okay. Wako Apri. For the first time, the history of Apri. Omenya school dying. Wow. All the free say, Obadia Bell Kruma. No money school dying, I buy school. And Crankle school, then I don't be trapped on Marco Krufu for so. And then Omako Nye school dying. Professor Kingsley Nyako. Awako Biano, Ediamo Moa. Or say, where the DPF say, I buy your Tiakunyasu or Ghana for teach you. Omomo kwada so abato mpesi asonte wasre so manfo ento abom man that's Facebook like na dwa na kwame mame ntro so e wo mafam ha enura da rabro nyamfo Johnson ase edunkatia wokopie mu ya wode ora mahama nkrata akoma abato akomisan no wode to just voter register na da ho no enkekan wa bebre na wo mu a wo mo NDC fo no e wo sa wo mo kan wo mo ntena ho ama December 7 no enro enu nti no constituency bia September 17 e ya dia wo mo ebe kira abato akomisan ne se ne ekoso wo ho no wo mo NDC fo no enya de bojo so enti kwamisan nkekanini amamom free and fair na wo mo pre no wo mo hyase enne nyasem keto akura na na aka ho bi ema mampanyini dada John Dramani Mahama na probomu bunu is wode akwakwatu dwase said national chairman aka no sa pepepepe party mani nyina baabi a NDC wo mo emfanto wo mutim se wo mo kwa abato komisa offices na wo makwa akwa kira wo senke kanwa bia e wo abato din tworo krata akase ni mu no ya wo mu ne se emwa wo mu no yenhwe na yenye bibia da kama na emfa asumdue emra na kwame enra kwame nkoma suapon no emu Ghana Bar Association panyfo dwumadie sonko a wo mo ede ba ye no mampanyini na adodan kwa akufo ado bepiem wo kasaye na Ghana Bar panyina godano no wakasa wie ya pe wono kaye di nsem betu dwasa nkebe ya free senior high school no sade nkrofo bi ya no omaka ya ma wo mo betumi atua entua no mampanyini ya no asema na adodan kwa akufo ado eka ye nyina dane se hwe wore na se free senior high no wo sika bi na wohwe na betumi a sponsor wo ba no na senior high school level no watumi akode a ene na private school we obi anka nto se fa ne kwa aban fa oba ne kwa private enti so betumi afford dia a ene oba no fa ne kwa private free na nyenhye sa enti ano ye nsemu bi ene na do dan kwa kufado eno ada Kenya University Suapon no emu wodi etudwa na kwa me nkofo cha se ye we di ase bo papa ya semi gumbi amana no ansi kura no de wo nani asem ben kreni I'm going to pee. Now, about to commission so and as I've been asking that passway. Now, penny or can I send me or penny be our being our bamboo moon near the Professor Emmanuel Enin and Obama, yes, about to commission. Edmund in Quenum, how panic faso and Ghana de Shania you quaho don edinkita home. As I'm also from you kono missing cognac, bam. Nada bantu abrekro nya majukono ensusu ho ade enso amanyukofo no mo twaka wo mu enti wakacha abato komisa se 2025 abato yi ebe ye fine na obi ampoma twede enhye ntuma mu a osere pa se asem bi wo hono nya majukono be ka on from fadi die mo no mo nka no ye emposo wakacha Ghana fo nso a ohun kwan ebe fa so be ka se ebe beboa na obi abeti asem na se na ye kwa afin pinu ne adu na abato mu bibia mu ebe da ho fine no ne futu ode ama abato komisa empenfo na kwame enra kwame komasuapon no emu no osantemai wura otumfo se tu otosum yenu
wakasa yo na nim se asante mantem ha de enche ye kura na na mahemfo bi omde ho ahyem wo galai wo mo ensa wase no ene ye gye omu nyina di bredi firi wo nsam na ye wurade ato dwa se galasem ya da bia ya kan krofo se ye nsuo se ye nsa ase si ya betena wo se ye nya bibia mfa ho ne de adabraka nya ni bia enti ekuoko yutafo ene nkrata bai GB nkrata bai wenu ode nkrata ba Ghana medical wo bia kan de no obesere sa asem we de yemfa na de hia papa na se hwetre sam ye beka enkosi ya Ghana de ba bi oman no ye kan no ye koburum enti yenya hweyie na gala ho sam no yemfa na de hia na yempe ano pomesibre.
Well, me fam asana mfa we fam wadamfo Honorable Smith from WMP, and I was a commission school at Tobiase.
Oh,
aye.
Oko Hobiana.
Oh, meant me and Kubi. Meant me and Kubi. At Tobiase, I might say, Yamiadum, almost 1 year. Classroom block and Mona come pa. On a babusia de Ewumo, and Tionaba Cosida Coboatin, or Cobo Smith from Hua, and other projects being so as a co inspection to Tobiase for. Or when your school for Cromoso, a babusia de. Etiami had made Remus Seminary to the cash. So Honasa
MP Okwe outgoing MP and was starting project in Nchai.
Oh, I feel now on my way. And I will be so hard my do some levels of completion or quay inspection near the
Sunan Kobe Buapa or Galamsena Koso and Kobe Buapa and a delegate for Swatwa Betia.
This one way come, yes, I did. So
I'm pin say we good pananko or be quite ya galanpa.
Oh, sorry,
I make I
go to cash.
And I'm for 20 years.
Yeah.
Next time.
And Yakujum, Quaba Pamo, Busia, the Ekana, Kokum, and they saw Peso di Jana who Harry War, Peso di Jana who Bawa about Pamo, and I watch Transia from 10 times so about Harriso, the old Pebia, or better send what the Abro Abuano, and you can say, Obet Miakaba Fontaine video so www.abapamo.com. And I could Play Store and App Store download the Abapamo app on the BMO, and Yemen the Guma said on second bed, dear now pay a laptop, phone, TV, and I say a entire Diani be Abapamo say, or Mutumbi or Mohono. He has over from what the other chance were a don't be she, a don't she has on any Jim Possiary whom I do baby, was he a from teacher among for Ray, the Senti, Hepa Plus live band, you know, with Gananaso pa, baby, a domushi be afraid, not Yambera Messum. Tafutrema Hotma Sakasaka Park, and see a number near 0593 386 133 and 0593 391 848.
Abusia yakwa Latus Enterprise, Latus Home. Wasa wodi atena Ghana na ufie na woye ho adwuma no emu akade ni nyina wo benya bidia ma wo bibo wura ufie obekasa ma no ne na ate eye Latus wakwa ma no ne no akwakwa selection de aba wode banso a ebo ne wo fom wasa ma uniama papa ma ufie wanya akono ma honya fe PVC pipes ahodo ene ne fittings ahodo ni nyina da wo mo di bia ba package doors ahodo ni nyina Latus Enterprise akofa bia ba o se paints no ene design bebre no na ba wo bo benya de ye kama Ediamao, chandelier lights ahodo no models ahodo bebre no ano de aba ko na kwaje wo de or wall lights ahodo ewo ho electrical cables nyina da Latus Enterprise de bi aba o pe kitchen sink ne taps ahodo nyina da wo mo edi bi aba WC ne ho akade ni nyina no Latus Enterprise de kan fo Ediamao wo pe pumping machines ahodo no a Latus na wo washing room ho no a ana bathroom ho no a your telephone shower set ahodo ni bi ewo ho open complete showers abudo ni bi ewo ho bathtubs jacuzzi ahodo no basins ahodo ni nyina da ya de bi aba toilet roll holders ahodo nyina no ya de bi aba me kan kira wo se hode ade bi abeboa o ema efie ho aye kama de Latus ho ne wasa wo ko edum ne ye wo wode wani akire mbo aseda house kwantempo no aso eho ne ye wo ahoma ne 0242 616585 0242 616585
HA International busia hwan de oka watchen wa ontua HA International nie we adwumeku oti about bill pa ba ho asama obetu ho anamo ediama wo obi so de utu kwan wo nsafa bo asma skana kokem wakoto asase me wi ahye wonsa nka asase kan nso a ama ye HA International sanso ene nei uno bi discuss ho dwa nam so wabu insurance na akodi baabie ye insurance wa muntua na HA International omo se bre uno bi anya asase won komo abusia mu komo de friend alternative dispute resolution no ADR ER no omuye bi pa afesu bantetie se eye adwumakuo sorry ahodo mo mbeba betete mo kama se amadia roundabout one my branch of VIP bus terminal hono a Mame Sewa Plaza ho your first floor hono ma hono HA International ya dwosun e wo se hube hu yen bogo so sunya ne kofodua enso ye wo hono mo yen fra ho so e na ne HA International penifo eninkita ho 0544 141 688 and 0266 717101
na D.O.K College of Health and Education samen control sa hadia wo ba ya tete wo palma bibiada akoyie ede amount wo per certificate in dispensing assistant we no enfe ba ko pepepepe wo ba wo de betete pa no samen control sa mo pesa mo ya top up ni nyina no classes ahodo no obebi dia ma weekend classes ahodo ni nyina no obeye bi ede amamo ultra scan e ho so ye ho tete ye we no so no 1 year pepepe na sa wa graduate wo na asene no wo samen control sa we no wo SSC anasa wasi 5 passes a wobetumi ediaba mature student fo nyina nso no mo ba ye betete mo ama mo nso de mo pesa mo ye wo mu no bibiada akoyie mo a mo pesa mo ye sterilization processing technicians no ye betete mo no abosomi nsia kwantro nti wo ye na so ye midwife na pesa ye top up ni bia ni nyina bi wo ho medical laboratory technology eno ye afeba kwantro brane enteto environmental health no nso no afeba kwani abosomi nsia ene ye de tete diploma in education mamukra HND any degree ni nyina no momra me top up 1 year emfa enka hom early grade education emfie mienu akwantuo momra sign language e bachelor dodo enunti baby a wo bia D.O.K College of Health and Education no dia akyerɛkyerɛ fo ko New Zealand akwaye adwuma enti wo yo kyerɛkyerɛ ni na we degree holder dia ene na brantemwe na D.O.K College of Health and Education yamwa na bibiada enkoyie emfa emma mesra kwan wo patase ye ben Holy Mary restaurant no a ahoma ne 0244 213 187 and 0276 221 939 and 0273 635 765.
Perfect series books young me wodwa so a free nursery ekosi junior high school koremo senior high school abusia engoma ye ma oba no a perfect series books nwa sa kyerɛkyerɛfo kotundo so pomo chema desuafo mo osua mo oti ebo bill enti wotie enka yesrew a perfect series books na ka dia tum Ghana Education Service asense enti how be na yɛkyerɛ nimdifo na nya adagye ekru kyerɛ tintim na kama English language ewo hon our word our people history of Ghana RME computing creative arts science and maths science no language and literacy aba coloring and writing no perfect series edibi abedwa so ne okay nyina na say mu yesuku na person mu siesie mock exams terminal exams and afi mid-term exams edima mo a yemfe ni nche kuma ase putuja oben lorry station hono mo aweni ngoma papa ntimu konko jibi enkran so dan suman your first upon ma baby to ngoma bia perfect series ngoma ebi wo hoye number ni 0243 299 and 0540 755 465.
Now YES Prime Roofing System samen control sa wodan na weye ho adwuma no edru sa wo bebo so a eye YES Prime Roofing System na ye kanfo ade ama wo we wa ma hye bebrem ha sade weda ne tie na wono ma ya ne kama na won sade soro ne tie na won sa Ghana ye weda no eye kama awia ba onsuo de tie ne tie empa enye hye enti wodan na weye ho adwuma no eye YES Prime Roofing System na ye kanfo ade ama wo de wo pe bia bi wo benya bi ade ama wo we ebeche ewo jamani bia enti wokoto a wo mo kokora sa wo de ko fie warehouses or shops ni nyinada wo yusu a eyeye brama UGC ene wo police station wa ahoma ne 0256 309 988 and 0256 310 555 and 0256 310 622.
Dr. Cash.
Where we ho ni na ba ko ha ma
akaba ko ho
ye wie dia ne ye benum nsuo ya kasa bebrebe nyina ye wie nsuo ne ye benum adehye nsuo company limited sa wo de bre program bia wo ye bia no wo frɛ no a wo bebre nsuo ni bin ma de asom wa hoho na we no wa hyehye ne kama offices ahodo ne companies mo pe dispensers ahodo ne bia ye adehye nsuo company limited mo pe bottles ahodo no ye benya bi e de ma caps ahodo ne nyina da adehye na bia wadim bia ba ye bia ba wo top pono no atwerɛdeɛ mfonyina hodoɔ no nyina da adehyia de bobɔ brand no baby bia solid ɛde ama monhwɛ kya kwan no ɛwɔ west nhyiaeɛ so yɛbɛ Absa Bank branch a ɛwɔ ahodwo no a mesra dwoada ɛde kosi ne kwasiada anɔpa no nsia de kosi anwumere no nwɔtwe woba hɔ bi nsuo no ɛnyɛ na benya bi ɛwɔ hɔ dum yɛ wɔde poni bi ɛwɔ hɔ ɛnkwan labɔne nso yɛ wɔde poni bi ɛwɔ hɔ wo asante mantem hadeɛ nano afrɛ 0205 326 095 and can for befre 0273 024979 and the managing director and kasa mom open the room trakotono 02444 61754 kahe
madam ase anti said yet no 33 presidential aspirant no say yenum say nipan watching ana saying and watching our picket forms until still counting. I got 21. So, until you say, easy, so many now file we are. I've no bedo so do some. Now, here baga MPP for the coin. Now, here baga NDC for the coin. No, nanya better cry. Ain't mommy and twasu in free ho. Why, Madam, I say, dear, Meko studio be na mene former minister for youth and sports, Ebedin Komo. Why former deputy minister for local government paying currently or director of elections for NDC our manifesto no abano. Okay, former director of elections and was not serving as a minister at the office of the president Suda. Enti chese ye kan amemuna we dima kotene papa or ye very good and experienced. Chief.
Yes sir.
Memo kwaba
ya me nua be ma mejo so
me pacho na umpom to say
ya me adom me ho ye pa
wow
na mo nkofo me kan announcement me ka say robot o kasa pe ni omo kasa omo ano my goodness fantastic
sana humanity sana humanity na abrabom design
onyame adom
yete on kacha
aka exchange rate ni nanado eyo mu free wa na afa bibia ato ne kwan so
mete on kacha papa sa party adwuma no so mugu so
nyame adobe gu so pa
kakra pa se obawura santimantem na obawura mu ane se na o se yatumi ne odi nkomo ehun se nkomo no wadi bebre but media men bisa ko san bebre ba ko mienu miensa bi na multi-million-dollar question about ko fan sem ni nyina ba ne be bisa ni nyina but before e be hye nkomo no ase no minim say was serve your mind no as a minister pain ban youth and sports wadi makotene pa na mo time who send na Black Star no tie and generally sports in the country as a whole who said ye tie ohun sam de bebre adan kwa me bo date to ha kwa me refi okoba ya ye frɛ committee anima obesun ye no that day kwa me try if it's a free and cry wept na me hu be am the headline ato anti yegusu a ye monitor but so far so good. Ghana sports a free time na wo ho besi sabre na hu ni zan
yo me do asibebre am say Brunin Bessie, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Na Ghana sports no said ya isitia no obi abehu di wan dance anyam na meka. But me feel say the roots of the problem no e shall say 2014. Now your problems are about 2014 be cause na your call World Cup ne buy no ya focus on the root no. You focus on sabio and someone who here so akoto kube $100 and one of the session said kube near $1,000 and some moons are
yeah they say auto 150 one kasa kra onum bi
debi kube dia menum pa
into wo sada no onum say
kube less than $1 in Brazil
sir
less than $1 menum every day menum kube
na every 7 say na akoto 150
ba
okay
so Sabio, before Obebisa ask question, this is the report of the commission. But Wakai.
Makai
who could be as a biao.
Me
and now commission 3 months 4 months live OTEC kube asem bi complete nonsense. There was nothing like that. Me sorry anopa one day and na obi send me a picture of front page of a newspaper aminum kube. Yes, makoto kube $100. Na me say na we dey any hwan company okra kube ne free. So okwa bonten na person otobia less than $1. And no fabrications. I'll tell you how it all happened.
All right.
The focus was on those things, you know. And then somewhere we here, and I made a coye a caterer. Me mammy and a ton replica Jesse. Me mammy or brochure the past 55 years, or Ghana or Bagana, or name the difference between penalty and free kick. So, and some people it didn't make sense. Many actors be got down a man $20,000. $20,000 is that the pathway to heaven? San and Krofobi Shechri. And I know my son. Now this is how I started. F4 no omo call Egypt. Eko Balotiano. And omo peke Egypt. Omo ba my office. No catch Egypt there. No, there's no hope because Egypt omo no ba ebe bomb match wo home I omo away now on be for so anu about draw wa shy one goal na wo call mu krom ho adom de be no ensu kra ma obi no
wow
Baomis they will finish you until I deal with the say give up. I'm going to say look, the Egyptians you see today you will see them no more. Me na me mini bishop na nam hotia obe catch and near my yeah Egypt omo power na wo omo nsuo nim I am on by show 6 goals to 1. Ebinsi that what is a team Egypt 6 goals that. From that time, no problem shas here. You see, he's becoming too powerful. He's becoming too popular. And then some newspapers. That I mean, shada so much into social media. In the end, me what fast the story about. Hey, yes, say you, your mouth blaster scanner or the back campaign. And I say, him say no, and say who at the end say who I mean I don't have time for those things. Me focused. But that quite an echo so. It's a drew time your day your budget echo present here no. Now by say yeah call IMF into no. First World Cup war Germany near my players 50,000. Second one, you're almost $50,000
each.
Yes, Germany. And South Africa, almost $75,000. And the third one, players also pay 100,000. And I buy say no, the way a situation is, they will give them the same 75,000.
Okay.
Players is someone just here. And then go can F4 and so okay, I'm going to be back home. 17,500 back home, never 82,500. Na players no call training in Montenegro near Suma Yibra Dr. Mustafa Wanyani Baby Konya Mfani Currency any Edwasari honorable Edwasari someone calling players then Kokasa call players and someone Tiasia. So that's how the whole thing started. You could do a Holland training and on be whom he said still I'm on 82.5 and I'm saying cabinet take a decision. It's bigger than me. Minister, what can I do? It's a strong one focus. So I'm a qualifier. Minimum I make a president. You don't be near chess, you focus. You could do Brazil before the first match, USA. That time Joe Biden by minimum of president me ban. Not to say Joe Biden. Now Misata was there. Whole situation no bad field. I have all the pictures and everything here. No bad field. And I say okay, so sad yeah. With the him, you had 100,000 ebe mamo. At that time, no. You're right, Misata.
Okay.
So, Misata.
Okay. Oh, camera in here.
Okay. This is Misata. Na mijina nechene. Ya bwati jana jina nechino. At this point, no one now say, even though cabinet take a decision, no situation, no said the near Messi kono. What they are 100,000 bed, you had the mamo. To the monko bomb ball, na munye training. Sa time no near yen she say, ya de yama players no bear $5,000 on a card, ya new Unibank. Into the idea say, ya new more agreement na near the scanner for Unibank near the Abromo. Players necessary so call bank and ATM so much use sika ma. Enti and the way I some no a free 75,000 825 into your per bank asembia. Because a quiet banker, if you are near transfer less. Sika ni be betom per Ghana for because you moka into your per cash. I'm say oh. Masa, asem we dey go can here. We are in Brazil. How are you going to get cash? It's more than one ball. Hey, Ghana. I told you it's me tournament na players na buy. We always pay. It's the worst case scenario. When you will get your money. Go and train. And the president Kasai before the German match. Before Portugal match, I just see cash. Training.
Our own players.
Yes, led by their captain.
Our own players.
Yes, led by their captain. Almost training. And almost say first training session. I'm a captain. The captain wouldn't him say as a professional player. Oh, kobo matcha. We are intensive training, light training. No, I warm up. What may say any of this be affected? It is a more messy training, no. A be affected. Me was sick and also a bow. It is a more messy training now affected more in the match. No, next kind of bar. You have cheated Ghanaians. How would you pay us back? Or say, or more near professionals. She say no. Ubi a dream iska. It is kind of bar. I should leave it for them. So what would I do? If we're national security, Charlie, we have a crisis, rebellion. Because yes, are not F4 also. Our players, they say, coach and players no so I'm musical na come nyina akra no ejina mechi so e ka say chale no ade we dem focus but I was so I called national security and the arrange here first flight this can remember no another story me throw me book in 10 years time I know have kind be flight aeroplane here Ghana. I'm telling you national security.
What do you mean?
Me say aeroplane right national security me aeroplane documents. Say play what they call be mine, so I just all register.
Yeah.
Now me register. There was another plane and Moise Katumbe de mine yeah. So I can qualify for the next rounder. Yeah, see a debate because supporters also ask about who. It's me register and also on standby. National Security Coordinator me boni ya donko. The following day, scanner by airport. Plane was here, plane could not be found. And then I'm watching the first time. Second plane, I'm maybe a home crater. Okoya, I'm still playing. You say you're clear no Brazil 2022. I'm say now why I clear plane no? You're trying BBI ready. No, see no, there's something wrong. No call. Here in arrangements. It's a Air Force plane. Ghana planes no, they are managed by the Air Force.
Yeah.
Air Force, commander of flight plane no. Minimum no, I can't show you for security reasons. They are the BBR picture. I have everything. Oh, and I'm playing this car. It is our story. And they say you call high plane, charter plane, and the can also no, then smuggling. It was not the best, though. Men can't say the best, but under the circumstances, what would you do? Until you catch a FIFA force, said this is the situation. A catch a Brazil force, said this is the situation. It is kind of by Brazil customs, immigration, police. DHL follow document here. Omo anye tax bia o nkrofo say ya na agi sika tax dey no complete rubbish. Any this can come on so mu here omo gi sika so mu here no mu kisi sika no. Nam say okay say mo saka mo cash mo kisi sika mo nko sha me. This is the beginning of the downfall. And na ye buy you know. Yes, of course I'm the minister. Ekoyi I'll get the glory. Ankoyi no I'm responsible. Yeah. I took responsibility and I apologized. Instead say you be focus on the root causes no. Na akoye and say what say at the commission no look for that tape and plate. What was the question? Obi say na okodi sika na ebisa the question no ntimi nya no it was not about sika but judge ni bisa am say ntia mra woni players na because me Cameroon nsem nyina as captain in the team me Cameroon nsem nyina do you know what it means to go to the World Cup and qualify some quarterfinals? You know what it means to your career individually, what it will do for you, your family, why your history for life, what it will do for Ghana. And Ghana, the team no was a solid team. Germany about 2-2. So Germany was the team winning World Cup. Ubi and show 2 goals. FIFA declared the match between Ghana and Germany as the best match of the tournament. Let's just say you would team one, so come focus here and Kiabequanimo. And no thing that Obisa me says so, okay, how did you feel? And I became emotional. I didn't cry. And I'm saying, play it now. May challenge you to see it's on the internet. Play it, let everybody see. me enipa se bi o menya aboa politics na mbe ne manda ne aboa ebinum ye politics na they become animals, they lose their conscience. Me, I thank God say for 25 years frontline politics, what the student politics come on 30 years, I've not lost my conscience. I remain a human being. It's as a human being, no, and never people have because now me swam Ghana. How could you do this to the country? Any and ne? How could you any and no? How many years in it? We haven't recovered. We still haven't recovered. That's what I say. A year nanka a ban sa no na commission no efuko so ye me baby me blame war near their mammy baby players omo anya de na near catch om near tia omo say wo share national colors na a pride and your entitlement. It never again should players hold the nation to ransom. Near ye say subane from ya nye any day kube some.
That is you there.
Yes.
Okay.
It was 30 seconds. When you play the live, where a picture play, when you play the live, it's less than 30 seconds. My Bob might check it.
Okay.
So what I say. Of course, they say it's about me. And there's nothing, no problem with it. Jesus wept. Me book could be attached to the bear and Elvis wept. And so what?
Oh, that was my caption.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Because I was crying for Ghana and the team. Today, where are we?
Okay, from the story, crowd say Mr. Ankra was specifically moved to tears when Justice Zamefe asked him how he felt about the players' decision not to play for the 2 days.
Not to train. Yeah.
Mr. Justice had to console him repeatedly, saying, "Don't be emotional. Relax.
So don't be emotional.
We are helping Mother Ghana."
I was emotional. I didn't cry. I was emotional because, and you see, I could see immediately, say, we are in a mess. 7 years, 10 years is going to eat us. I could just tell. I'm a spiritual person.
Oh, okay.
So you see, you don't do things like that. Say, washada. Now, say, wapayo, say, itimodinyo. You are messing up the whole country. Even if you don't like me, don't you like your country? Don't you like yourself? And it was an alliance between people in NDC and people outside NDC. Later, Ebehu says, "Say, don't cry players, never cry politicians." You see, but me, I'm forgiving all of them. Thankfully, we have a new team. New team, they started well, but Enyama kakra. Until I was say you're dealing with that entitlement mentality. I was say every player, what's that say? You can be whoever. Haven't you seen clubs all over the world, big time clubs? If we are a tournament and you judge the biggest player because of attitude. That's how you build a team. So yeah, yes,
but during your time, also Obinsa didn't coach say on you for number.
Never. Why now? Ube menim akacha himself. I the master say I'm waju. I am the bear crowd. You even try it. I say I'm not a child no. Na me titi say yes bu hana lectures ni bi na nkrofo girls go home. Hey, really? You won't even there. Me chow boot. Hey. They won't even try. See that.
Stories are yet behind the scene. They say it looks as if this time coach is not a selection. They who say it looks as if penning for the players. That's what we've been hearing behind the scene.
I had several opportunities to form a team because I don't want conflict of interest. If yes, say I'm no longer in it, I have some boys somewhere, small teams. I'm a boy. Maybe I'll look into that. But as a minister, no way. You can't even come and ask me, Masa. Say a crew any man's any abonaso. Hey, no, and out.
All right.
That is it's a honor for me. It was a missed opportunity. Say I injected that spirit. Look at the past players, Stephen Apiano, but you say, I say entitlement. But like I said, fortunately, all those members of that team, their careers ended. Any new crop of players. It may not me feel say we must support them, we must encourage them. Now I am building from the scratch, learning lessons from the AC, Sebea and happy biom. Now almost share that. It's a journalist cat. Emma at all Hyundai Santa Fe brand new. Emma journalist. Emma Nisika systems. baako wɔ cantonments so on 7 saa journalist ankɔyɛ abɔdam na ɔba bɛhu me na ɔpaa me kyɔ na mbɔ mpae maa no ɛnea meka nyinaa mewɔ evidence o so why should you do that? You don't like me, you don't have to like me. So you don't like John Mahama, you don't like the NDC, you don't like Ghana. Why him say that? I've forgiven them, because if you don't forgive them, it's up to them. Me have moved on, and I'm TA, and then I did fine.
All right, Sana Kwakoye dia, but then with the current blaster, do you see the future? Who said that? You know, because Charlie, ya bought first match Kumasi, ya lusu, and ra ya koya. After your first half, na match na born yet. Second half, ya koba ni say tempo of the game has changed. All of a sudden, ya debia ya bresa na say ya branding na. What is really our problem?
Team no, almost sure this is how they were playing. Yes, it's our team here. Yes, which of the matches are no qualification? Be an I had Dempa last week. I'm supposed to 2 goals. Papa, Obekaya. The same boys. The mindset, the attitude. So maybe something is happening in the dressing room.
Wow.
I hear him, and something is happening around management. And I say, coach, I ain't too relaxed. So, Madam Fupa. One of the challenges I had with him, and thank God, say he has improved so much. At that time, no. That made me feel so too soft, because problems now on the field, or no singularly could have solved it for me.
Wow.
For example, I was there, Mijinaho, yes, and Kevin Prince Boateng training, or BBC and a coach Etiano said no, you or him catch and said shit. And why now what or Daniel Bikukrune de Neko? Yes, that's what you do. What did I say? That way, yes, sir, grow wings. Now, hey, the hotel be one of the places, the first match here, the same hotel, now Portugal, normal woman. Yeah, players in some hotel. And I say, and it was just a small group of players, deeper 3, 4, 5 be. So, Oman could see baby, Omo carry and Uncle see baby. A China moves and a politician become. Aye, no politician become. Oh. You don't do that. What ball man bro? And all of them, did you see how they ended? No, behind the end of Bonio. It's not good. And see, for me, these young men, yes, some about 2 matches, we are not impressed. But me first said there's still hope.
There's still hope.
We should encourage them. Coach, they also you be so be sometimes on your radical. Match be of first say a 50-50, no. Omo in entrance and all for local players, by 70%. Yes. Joseph took a few did it. Local player no person prove a field the ISA no crack. So Calf so omo can be because Calf first team nearby no omo so there's a problem with the field, but omo first report nearby and never be because so. And then and come by any omo di after the omo call and field there within 1 week and enough for na year. No matter different reports at the call. I think Bolly, in a way, no, I won't blame the boys too much. Or no, a Premier League, na or no, and no, did only the 30 years. No, go yes, slight tackle, none in mumu, none carry an ember to an end. Who created the conditions, no? That's a one more. You hold him accountable. That's right. Say, Morocco say, okay, there was no field problem. And the other than 1 year more, you can hold him. But who created conditions? That's a field name. Now or no protecting and now because so don't go bunny name. You see? So these are some of the things
necessary. Yentwaso na enkomo ne kosani nyina ne se NDC mo be pen. Adenti na mo pese Ghana for Santo Abama mo biom.
Yo, me do asibebre. It's a very good question. Na ni entia e was say Ghana for to abanema biom ene se. O sha ya ba mu no ye niema bebre na niema na ye no ye koro ye ja ye chi eye ye ja niema bebre a chese ye enwuma ye no ehun nsunsanso ne ehun adanse die nyina no ewo ho pefe ma obia opɛ kure bia no obetimi edi ho adanse me pa acho wo ensema me ba beken se bia me kan obi ka so o NDC ni e no ba beka MPP ni so betra no so be candidate ɛno nti na wiase nyinaa no yɛwɔ ɔmo asɛbi ɔmo yɛ referees meme from external examiners a ɔmo sese ɛsɔ economies ɛhwɛ Ghana, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, America ɔmo nyinaa enti sɛ kuokuo ne bi ne IMF, World Bank, Fitch, Standard and Poor ɛne saa nkuokuo no ɔmo asɛse economy enti ɔmo no asɛ ɔmo kura marking scheme no nti ɔmo bɛ marke a ɛno no ɔnhwɛ anim ɔnhwɛ NDC ɔnhwɛ MPP na based on those ratings no na sɛ na Ghana esi kasɛm ɛteɛ ɛmra na NDC wɔ so ɔmo hwɛ nneɛma te sɛ public debt ɛka yɛdeɛ revenue a yɛnya debt to GDP ratio yɛsi kasɛm ne dollar na exchange rate yɛ growth rate inflation BOG finance ɔmo hwɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa nti me ba bɛkyerɛ a few of them. First of all yɛ ba bɛfiri abɛn mu no na ɛka Ghana deɛ nyinaa no ɛyɛ about 126 billion Ghana cedis from Nkrumah time to Mahama. President Mahama borrowed 54 billion. Out of that 54 billion, no, you want near my bit Eddie and Sa Achre hospital, University of Ghana Medical Center, Ridge Hospital, Bank of Ghana Hospital, Maritime Hospital, Tema Port Expansion Project, Tema Habo, Takrady Port Expansion Project, Terminal 3, Ho Airport, University of Health and Allied Sciences, University of Energy and Natural Resources, conversion of polytechnics into technical universities, you upgraded teacher training into tertiary schools, friends and e-blocks are CC Kwame Nkrumah interchange, Ring Road flyover, Kaswa interchange, Tama interchange, Pescana to Pokwasi interchange, Beja Lamte interchange, Flower Port interchange, Kumasi Akra Shasia, on by Omuntimi Bia. Fiber optic corridor over 1,000 kilometers, and then we saw a digitization. No, say FAPMiniwa and Kawuntimi enye. I'll come back to that. And Bebre water ensure you expanded water coverage from 56% to 76%. Chebi Okufuado the Chrome, Chebi Osinasi and Yinam Epidra Kwabing 5-town water project. Yani Akemoda Akwetia Winiba water project, Kumasi water project. Bon water project, Accra desalination project, Mampon water project, Akemoda water project, Wa water project, Bibri, Commander Sugar Factory, Elmina Fish Processing Plant, Bupe Factory, Share Nut Factory, Kumasi Shoe Factory, Bibri, Atuabo Gas, Enyama Bibri, electricity coverage, yes, Maneno from 60.5% to 83.2%. Now, apart from that, no President Mahama, Dumso, ne yadia, a year. Every few years back, say yenya drought anaba. Rollins time there was Dumso, which means solve on kakra. Yeah, you were President Kufo, Madam for just so you know, me pay your buy, me bunipa. It drew so do so buy no, or they are so for quackos so bosom come on pie. Empire dear you minutes off for them, but anyway, work empire going to mean solve. It drew President Mahama, so what did he do? He increased the energy stock of Ghana threefold. By the time a year back, a year free abemuno. Now the energy stock was before OSR intervention. It was about 1,900 megawatts or so. Year before abemuno, it was about 4,000 plus. Unprecedented. They see that threefold. We share the total energy various government from Nkrumah to a year. President Mahama increased the energy stock by about 47%. With the Rollins, any melts cumulatively, no energy stock, ya de can Ghana Hunino, NDC in Kwano, almost 70%. Eti ya wanyama ya. So, Exim Bank, for example, ye be free abemuno. Ye jawmoni a friend of institutional cash buffers. Sika ye jaye. Ghana Infrastructure Investment Bank. No, say airport no near them. I was say who sikebi wo na o de akwa pesika investors normally be account. Now they are year projects. There was $270 million in that fund. Sinking fund here. Bosnia near GGM. President Kufo started with Eurobond. Etina emra ne beso am ye tuasa ka no setekwe me kai de bia ye ko a cabinet also pesika into the sinking fund $500 million ne da ho Afi uba stabilization fund na ya crew $300 million. Star stabilization fund na COVID by ya na MPP for munye hunyombe na manone for ni nshase ma ye no and na yen sure say there's money in the stabilization fund. Say sikani keep no amanone and omko face can be e de be bo COVID. Enti ya yes any money nyina say ba say specific project me can me wie. Apart from that no say ba say keta se share ne project. Each of those cases will come to it. NDC's record versus MPP's record. Achievements are clear. Now, what is MPP's record? First of all, no, MPP answer no mbeba bem no. Omo share bo bibi. You say, me kind be actual. Be 100, but me yimu be 16. Number 1, I shall protect the public purse. Me bo Ghana sika person no me mo ho ban. They say person no crimes akodu chebi. I'm too old to steal your money. I already have my own money. Old man, Yet is castle and so a come day. They say, come you. They say, Crawford to me did it 3 times a day. Try me and see. Ya try wash and go ye. I am not corrupt and I'll never be corrupt. You know, Abema. President Nanado, I appointed Martin Amidu. Or appointing on a dance here would define when it's a Martin Amidu, you'll be a. Baneketa as a shane prayer, or you'll be a man of integrity, or cannot cry, or you'll be a unpaying. After 3.5 to 4 years, Martinami do nene ye jumano, or say, ho, Midianami nimo, keta as a shane prayer, corruption, or Ghana henino, omo at the same primary, na same primary no, omo mame, primary campaign, capo di tutti, or no ancasano, and in anado, and yam nam kayo. President Kufo Martin Amido Nekaye or say President Nanado the mother serpent of corruption. And Auditor General's report every year biano cases about PDS no I can develop Ghana without borrowing money. Yanko Bobusia Sikano aha and I'm actually one say Omunko Bobusia within this 8 years 620 billion. With nothing to show for it. I'll transform Ghana in 18 months. 8 years in Yehu transformation. I will not operate a family and friends government. I'll fight corruption with an announced principle. I'll make the Kole Lagoon and the Odo River a tourist resort. I'll build a factory in every district. One district, one factory. What they do is Kasapreko, a new factory. Why your factory? No?
But say Kasapreko.
Oh, there are so many of them. I know friends on Kacham say, need to be more deep because it be a near quarter at home. Ya baby whom you say me factory no say me penny say be friend one district one factory e ma miska na just say me dey abon ho say one district. That's what is going on. 90% are factories are all that. So what I say, I will fight corruption. I will give every constituency $1 million. Every constituency you we here from Baumia, I will arrest the dollar. Na Baumia ne bro for say ne kopre who be sad in tia I was NDC back. Baumia the entire political and economic philosophy on one thing. I didn't did Baumia by Nanado saw the Baumia ba because Nanado don't know himself economy there on yard or no law no crano casa. Okay, let's give it to him. Casa and Yami de Achad to me casa law no crano who say oh and somebody at least no trauma no beka. Now Baumia say you saw your economic risk kid. Economy and a chairman of the economic management team. And I say economy aye ken near me ken yinano ne fapim yina ya baako pe. When the fundamentals of your economy is weak, the exchange rate will expose you. It is okay so economists when our being when our name dear when our name de nia a betchama amount for who's economy no kuye and as unima memu no exchange rate. True or false? But at that time what was the exchange rate? 4 cedis. We almost say 4.2 yajiatum. At 4 cedis to the dollar no, ukra 40,000 Ghana cedis unya $10,000. And then at that time, say, yenya de yenima memu ya say o man no and then exchange rate na 16 point we dey me dey charge 16 we into 40,000 Ghana cedis saying it is a war for bi e wa manone na say o she wudwa 10,000 e man mu nti o for magazine for muntie wo fa bia bre I said no $10,000 now that time 40,000 Ghana cedis now the nyas are $10,000 and so 40,000 cedis now it's less than $2,300.
So what is the basis? Because you say obviously goods price of goods and services and to me and now to set time and dollar and air force the 20 and that's 30 pesos na you understand
Baumia the economic theory tikobisano or say when the fundamentals of your economy is weak the exchange rate no and the relationship between the performance of your economy no your cedi no and a dollar relationship no and nunti na 4 cedis no say abon yenim say the ebu mine it's na dollar na akwa drew 4 cedis because at that point no night was not 4 cedis so to say it's here no ye the akwa drew 4 cedis ayabon or no as an economist Simon Fraser trained university person or no bet me stabilize am a dollar na nkoso say the dollar is 16 cedis. And between here I did 4 cities. Anyone know what they are going to do 16 cities? Who should be given the opportunity to run this country? That's a simple question. I think I'll build 111 district hospitals in 18 months. 18 months, no. Now I signed another 18 months account. So say I cut 3 months. Omunsi bakupo. Nia ye see a crash. We hospital ne. Fine. Omukra muntimi. I'll build 350 new secondary schools from scratch. We will never go to the IMF for bailout. Promises or they've not been able to do anything out of them. I feel it will be a friend of debt to GDP ratio. With debt to GDP ratio nature, say you try every month biano, it be 1,000 cedis. You must saying enna would they so I say 80,000 Ghana cedis no. Yeah, person near the 540, that is 54%. And then the church yaka. Almost there be any mamma carded also do at the point when him say Ghana, your debt to GDP ratio na call 104%. Nature so je we get you na 1,000 now. I just also about 4% the count answer na with me yaka. Worse than that, for the first time in the history of this country, the car that. It's never happened before in the history of this country. To the extent say emrewa ya nananom pensioners near there or musika om de akoto bank near there government bonds no ya de omuka yentua. It's a mess. What was the rating of Ghana's economy according to IMF, Fitch, and its international agencies? No, the rating was B- stable. Uko squad him say B a good pass. What pass a good above average. MPP omo enya CO omo enya DO omo enya F kro omo enya Z a junk. Let us say economy na say atitia pansam. That is the state in which we are. And until the kasa wo hwe said their nema esitie now share your track record His Excellency John Dramani Mahama 4 years sikapudu ana onyaye enema otimi ye any MPP for omo baye and some omo keka promises nyina omo ntimi ni so na enema omo ka so mbeye ne ade nyina now share international rating agencies no anyame enyewo o share analysis omo ye about the economy ne ade nyina na let us say we are in a mess. Ghana for so can feel it. We need change. That's why I hear democracy no bar 4 years.
All right, let me also ask this simple question. Said ye more say Ghana for you say earlier Mikasa didn't am pese Ghana for to abamamo. But on the other hand, and baby a nyoma bo a drew baby a dollar rate no ananti akwa ko drew said ye ocha said there's a mess. Senyame adomna Ghana force okay said ye mo church mo nsemu yentoma mo there. Does that really mean or we should get the understanding some bar prices of goods and services besan san chia ko said ye na tie no ana.
Okay. Prices of goods and services no are determined by so many factors.
Good.
One of them are the exchange rate. Exchange rate no are determined by so many factors. The way you manage your economy and the way I borrow. MPP for borrow sika left, right, center. I catch them so munyai. So be kaya. Atu force mom one said the way I'm borrow and yes sustainable. Eti munyai. Because na Ken Oforiatta was benefiting from the borrowing. Every borrowing biano with their own fast war. A see that anywhere in the world, say in a country, the finance minister benefits from money I borrow. It's excessive borrowing. We share auditor general supporter waste, profligacy, corruption, and no more kaho and a man near my head basasano. Number 2, at any given time, biano, if we are say international community, no.
But my question has
let me finish. I'm laying.
All right.
International community, no, almost share the performance of governments. President Mahama is on record as the only president that did the highest level of investment about Ghana. $13.5 billion during his time. ABC that 13.5. So the international community in share Ghana for a better. Do you know, we are shut off from the capital market? Are you aware? That's why the dollar and the exchange rate is in a mess, because we don't have access to dollars. That's why a cocoa board pay sika for a union. The moment there is a change of government, you have signaled to the international community, say, this new government, that has a track record of attracting investment. Don't forget, say, under this government, Exxon for every hako, many factories, every Cote d'Ivoire. You create a renewed confidence, because Omo will say no, and Niane Kosono is not good. If you read international magazines, it's consistent. This country is not being managed well. And that one alone will bring a sigh of relief. You can now go and renegotiate with all those people, because it's a new government. They will not negotiate with these people because they created a mess. If they had any idea, we won't be in this mess. And to change of government, it brings a new lease of life. And no create opportunity. Apart from that, no new government, what is their vision? What is their idea? And I'm no say all the embassies, international communities in that, they are looking at the manifestos. Manifestos, we engage them. And to say no, these people know they are coming with a new vision, new perspective for the country. And to encourage investors in more because plans now they ban credible. New idea Bianca, they've implemented it all. If they could solve the problem, why haven't they solved them? If Baumia could solve the problem, on one hand, Oklemuse, no a vice president, no Timmy. On the other hand, Oklemuse will introduce 32 new policies. Is it not contradictory? If you have the capacity to introduce 33 new policies, how come say your primary responsibility and the economy? That's the primary. You're chairman of economic management team. Okay. And now we're humanist over share economy. We feel we are present. At the end of the year, you assess you on your presentation, the way I will host your delivery. A banner say once a while, no banner anymore, and you feel now to me cleaning. That's not your job. Sometimes I'm a bantama, making sure see a clean. That's not your job. Your job is to host program. That's on the basis of the SSO. Oh, but yes, so we are economic guru, economic messiah. Now we my economic lectures. You are not giving digital lectures. You are giving economic lectures. Yes, so we now name the economy. Yeah, the economy national, sir. Where look at where we are now today. You have messed up, and you want to come back to do what? No way.
All right. So, come back to AMO 2024 manifesto way. Adia Bakwa the youth. Yes. Yeah, very good. Enti me pese mi hu the promises are modia tour for the youth. Okay. Alongside because youth for now so and I indulge into the galamsey activities. So at them pa na modia tour most of the youth. Let me say that. Enti them pa.
You are not being fair. Youth ben to excavator. You've been
it's in this practice.
No. I refuse that. It's incorrect.
That is
leave the poor youth alone.
That is you.
Leave the poor youth alone.
Some of them are indulging galamsey. One day to galamsey.
Victims,
but your cause is here.
Victims of the failure of the government.
But your cause is here. I mean, we will go and meet them there.
Yes, circumstances. No, government didn't create the environment for that to happen.
Really?
Yes. It's the government. Yes. Government is responsible. Please.
Do you believe in Professor Frimpong Boate's report?
Absolutely.
But Okase Musumu to be.
You should show us the proof. Who? You see, for me, listen. You see, that is the most stupid analysis anybody can make. And I heard my friend, Anodon Pray, was an SRC president. What kind of buffoonery is this? How can you say this? Who are Bemu? You have a responsibility to ensure that you put things in place. Nanado and the cast will be answered and say, I will put my presidency on the line when it comes to Galamsey. There are pictures and videos, water bodies in 2016 and water bodies today. If you have that picture, the same way you brought my picture, look for that picture, put it here, let everybody see.
All right, so putting his presidency on the don't worry. Putting his presidency on the line. Don't you think, sir, putting his presidency on the line, he was punished in all the mining communities because they lost?
He's still the president. What is the meaning of putting presidency on the line? Unless the bro no one here. When you say I'm putting my presidency on the line, that means that if I fail in this policy, I will resign. That's what it means. What I say, a catastrophic failure. Let's not digress. So the point I want to make is you cannot blame the youth for say engaging the policy environment, the political environment, the social environment they're creating, and it is the government that is responsible. Every single Galamsey committee I set here reporting about indicted government. True of us. He said, hey, I buying people in government. Are we in government? Do we have the power to arrest? So if they know that there are people in NDC, why wouldn't they arrested them? That's complete hogwash. They shouldn't throw that into the eyes of the people.
But what about he saying that Musomo involved?
He's in government. What is he doing about it? What is he doing about it?
Professor Frimpong.
And you're not government. Are they not the ones in government? Wako Bokrone, Achiwa, so and Yamin me Bokrono, another one more. Are you for real? It's not for real. 80. Yeah, no.
Okay, so for the youth,
the youth.
Let's concentrate on the youth. Now
we focus a lot on job creation. First of all, you see a big creative ministry for youth, because mostly you ministry for youth and sports.
Sure.
Now sports means some so it take a lot of your time into youth issues. No one share here. You won't get the opportunity to even deal with them.
Yeah.
And we are creating a ministry for youth development.
Oh, okay.
I want to focus on youth issues about the youth. You know, it's a bit me. I'm focus on that. Now, I'm promote youth issues. Now, local content policies in energy, mining, telecoms, manufacturing. No more establishing interagency partnership. And you won't say every agency, as a government agency, will be a FIU.
Sure.
But we here a ministry coordinate all those different because share youth and sports as now it becomes very, very difficult. Now almost skills development, education, health, entrepreneurship. And I think your big creating neighborhood development brigades are volunteers to mobilize young people in community development. Now when it comes to the major problem facing the youth are unemployment.
Yeah.
According to the statistics, the unemployment was about 8.4%. And now I know unemployment is 14.7%. The youth unemployment near 32%, which is a security threat because
what's the youth unemployment?
Youth unemployment is 32%.
Check.
What I said. Overall unemployment, time 8.7%. Say unemployment is about 14.7%.
With the youth?
No, overall. Youth unemployment is 32%. That means that out of every 100 Emranti 32 in near Jumayo. And nothing at the focus of our incoming administration is your job creation. And one of the pillars of that is the 24-hour economy.
Okay.
Because you cannot continue doing the same thing. Oh yeah, now it's very dangerous to allow Baumia to come back because near team won't show any new initiative. Yeah, so we be the 24-hour economy. But what is the 24-hour economy? You Funankasan define it as 133. Same company, 3 different jobs, 3 salaries. So let's take a company, manufacturing issue. 9 to 5. 9 to 5 no of a nipa 100 no omoye adwuma mu giaketua. Now the person applies and person me 24-hour economy because what applies so be 24-hour economy you say one of the major challenges for manufacturing sector and industrial sector a cost of production. Now number 1 energy. The way omutua and cost very high and say be introduced to time of use meters. Time of use meters, if you apply to be part of the 24-hour economy, I best install special meters. And the annual rate will be lower than the normal commercial rate. And your production and your cost reduce. because a lot of the companies who complain say cost of production no energy cost no major. So that's number one. Now other incentives are being here. For example, who produce 10 tons of biscuits, okay, and then you are making. So person will produce 30, 400, 200. That means I also expanding equipment and so I buy them now soft loan for you to cushion you to expand your production base. Now, babies, I say, how is that possible? Yeah, be that. We share the pharmaceutical companies now Ghana Hana. No majority of them benefited from such interventions under President John Dramani Mahama. Ya more facilities, more to me expand yama. Ebi export to outside the country. A big crowd presence, outside the country or more establishing. And a binum crana as a 24-hour economy. And see a cassia bear, you beat me, we've done it before. I think President Mahama said he's going to sit on an export development council. Our no never chair. When say we are now in after President Mills Nashas here, they say the secretariat is here. We share intra-African trader. There's a huge opportunity. Say bit me a cry and even within Africa. And you obetra that so enti and near be a manufacture no one will focus on and near ye cra if you are man on deba. Say and cook names animano. Nafi near money being so near cra to other African countries. Near any foreign exchange, it will bring down pressure on the dollar. No foreign because the demand for the dollar no more than a supply of the dollar. By yes, you're importing more, you bring more dollars. And that is for the 24-hour economy. Into Nipa now, often Nipa 100 were Jumono. By so doing 3 shifts, no often Nipa then 300. Local production by cost. Near Becano, you export.
8 hour.
All right. I think Women's Development Bank. I don't see another thing. We share China, the way China to break it through now. I'm focus a lot on SMEs. China, Malaysia, Singapore, those countries now. About 90% of the economy is small and medium enterprise. The same Kruma say Kate, Yane, and Mane Wujum. They make a huge impact on the economy. And so Pesika, they are pushing the business on ya. Obeko baby esikofa o dan krata bra e dan krata ya e bia ni kun dia na so te abusuan fie enti ye form women development bank se be ya e ma no ye bitimi abo mo aso mo asen no matimi e de bi ya show mo business ase afi national apprenticeship program no ye pese generate self employment for young people no now apprentices no ye train you near more tools any certification any startup capital ye be doing less debt. I was in charge I'm not me local government as a deputy minister no less debt so be able can cry less debt boy pa and it's all less debt model no you see a building on it. Now you did national apprenticeship program ever and the less them near one crofar normally different jobs. Your mom small equipment near mom kakra normally a chassis no mutuane kakra a bedroom baby no a tree na business na be dia. All right, no and I feel Jumewura program and the Jumewura program no you per se your boy startup businesses. You be track your money and mentor mo. It is so we see say be your businessman. You say I been a business mo. Near them call on be 2 or 3 abesha sir. No more I say. Now mom titier. And every year be near targeted 10,000 such young people. The idea is almost meeting timua. Each of these 10,000 people so employ nipa 10, nipa 20, nipa 30 krani every year be na building.
All right,
the business community.
Chief, Akakrana,
digital jobs. Man, can we Mr. Digital jobs. So say,
yeah,
we are saying we're in a digital era. BPC, BBI technology. A bedroom, baby, Bia, Okrano, Oba, you just key in na program na heading echo.
Okay.
And I was here prepare the country for that digital era. And until that President Mahama having vision or Shasia or lead the digital infrastructure. So what I say, Obi so here digitization. Without the digital infrastructure or digitization, you can't do it. For example, studio IETA. If me have a tran near the Nkomosa, near money radio station, a platform now a carry no at the outside no. Now those platforms, they are based on cables, networks, near the
yeah.
Sana President Mahama only 1,000 kilometer cables, fiber optic cables from Accra all the way to Boku. a platform for the digitalization no. Apart from that 300-kilometer radius cables in Accra and Tema. And digital centers Accra and all the other places now.
Okay.
It's based on that, you see be training 1 million coders. As who says it's a woman who ha no afa phone. And them all ya was okra unim. What you crowd the phone man obit me aye nema also okra unim. They have the skills, but I will see a training near prepare and then I'm a CNN iPhone. They've invested in billions of dollars in Ireland. Why did they do that? Because someone say Irish for no only a technology savvy.
Okay.
Oko India is the same thing. India is normally a technology savvy. Tech companies no could me invest billions. And yes, set up $50 million fintech growth fund. No, Kolebi wo idea be about fintech ne ade no person ye app bi a ye be boa no ye be tie no na say good ane aboa no na fe agriculture for jobs yes e kane no e de obeti say de mfidie ba yes ye ton ma farmers no ukutu kan especially in the north of Ghana obo say mfidie bebri tractors combine harvesters access egu kwan ho because farmer no onye mechanic. It's a wrong policy. In the same, you see, every farming community be a creative farmer services center. Now combine harvesters, tractors, near the now plow or I finish best one work register. Me food near 5 acres, 10 acres in patch up. Me person more call a do mummy. So we scout bit me a triano in trenches near register. Now we chia. Uni sika, you know, be back into agreement. Would draw or no buy any, and no be chim. If you are into 4 near for one part near their cover for stock. Not a di chiaka.
But at least why ye the crown now boss recently cry me who say vice president no commission 10,000 why ye artisans.
I mean who? Me I mean
I'm just updating now. Manifesto.
My mother may become vice president.
You are not getting me where I'm coming from. Say most of the times when you release your manifesto, some releasing manifesto, we all have the same drive.
Well, it's not the same.
In
any case, the personalities driving them, no track record is the same. One person gave us an economy of be stable. Another person took us to junk status. One person gave us 4 cedis to the dollar. Another person gave us 16 cedis to the dollar. One person gave us infrastructure tangible that we can see. Another person hasn't done anything. One person dealt with all the issues of corruption that came under his watch. Another person is called the mother serpent of corruption. They can never be the same.
Just under 1 minute. Electoral Commission, as they say. Now then, I'm also more mature on 17. Why don't you sit table around with the Electoral Commission?
You see, the truth is only one.
And what is the truth?
Me director of elections. I thought it'd be a young crowd for me to me framing. Massa, slow down. I'm saying, Mammy no. Me na me wa Jimpa Law School. Na me here law.
Me aware.
And now, you be frame say me be election director. After 2 months, me ne mammy call meeting. Na musa no mami or a full-time problem. Untimi handle no part-time. Na mi jai law school no, so I can focus. Only mami be co meeting. I'll give you one typical example. Your co meeting. There were 4 items on the agenda: audits, equipment, and review of the district assembly elections. Any other business? Any other business? No business say anti-equipment. Yeah, you work for elections. Are we going to use the same equipment for the same year now? And also, a track of parliament say, upgrade the equipment, no, but when here, then we may do a new register. And I'm saying, hey, new register saying, no, so no, on cancer or say, some swan, we'll discuss it. You're free, ho. But say, free, ho, by 8 p.m., no releasing statement said, your call meeting, you know, say, you will do a new register. That was where I realized that this woman, you can never trust her. She's a problem. And then they say, and then, everybody is seeing it. 80 register, why yeah? You who discrepancies glaring, and you say, Bia, Abosremoka, facts. At 2 force in constituency, over 2,000 names. From where? You don't know. I got team as European, okay, same. Where? One of the places, same. All over the country. Apart from that, Obuha, without Nippon consent, they are transferring
another constituency.
There are tangible case studies. Me entrance near the register is credible. In the year 2016, so Kayana said, was it 2016, 2012, one of them? Dr. Baumiamba said the register is bloated with Togolese. What happened? there was a forum, open forum, Alisa Hotel. I was there. Yeah, man, opportunity. Come and present your evidence. Obe present here. Electoral Commission came and responded. And the formal Azu Crab Committee.
Yeah.
Justice Azu Crab before went into all the audits. And we went through all that process. And what is wrong? Say if you don't have any hidden agenda, now see who discrepancies are. Obama kwanya transit near settle BBR. Would also on TSF 17th, you know, just beginning, you know, precursor to more things to happen.
But we, upon all that, too, we need a peaceful election.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
someone
play more part of
peaceful
that is what we want.
But you see, you can't also blackmail us with peace.
All right.
So what I say, because now I say, you see, Uncle sign peace pact near to two at the boy and near Kunkum, yes, a peace pact, yes, sign it.
Thank you very much.
The last point. And I'm for Castle and last point. Hanova, Maza, I've been involved in this process directly at the center. From 2000 I was in the operations room. Master results need to have a bar. What you want now? I say Nkuruman Kwano. I was where the Ghana for better about my NDC. No man, no woman, no devil can stop it. Nobody can change it. I'm telling you.
Meda se papa up close with Honorable Evans Free Ankara right here on Dwabrem. Madam Habasia Naya Twazo.
So just momo it. Wabre supermarket line were too much. Chano momo and a focus so chat him. Said you who are both so now. Just momo it. I feel build us so Tiano. I know you my phone now. Just momo it. Yadia DJ coffee. Yadia Mabusia for. Just momo it. A crime baby how bet you use MTN momo wallet. Ubet you get tracker. I will use scan to pay. And now ube use merchant ID. And now on bank POS terminals. I first ubet you their transfers in car every mobile money wallet. I call bank account and vice versa. Nina or MTN Momo so. And you enjoy convenience no. Our financial transaction be with MTN Momo. Just Momo it.
MTN.
Dr. Time Dasso. Minya udeni. We kikim.
Abra na oyari ro fa
Medima for Herbal Clinic. Asani nyina.
Medima for Herbal Clinic. Dr. Time Dasso.
Me call ho a wonum hwehwe me mu. Eye me diagnosis no.
Dey be ya ka diagnosis.
Eno bi. Ena ose me bra yare no bekokra enumpo ena hwim yare no etuafu me widie mu a me beko Central Market akoton me nioma yi o wasi be ma stroke no so eko
hwe eho sei wo bi ntra wheelchair mu emia mfa no nko emu ansan fa no yade emabio apart from stroke yare a otumi sa ne ntem kra no awo so otelete se oba wo hia wo na Dr. Tam Daso ebehwe wo a charge no kwa wo nyi sika no agye se nyinsa na bawie ansa na agye ne sika enam so ogye ne hudie nti osanya penis enlargement wo ye bema na wo bema no so a wudru horma wo ma wodro 5 days na hyase pagya mu ebe pagya ni mu a kosi se wankasa sasa wo pɛ no na fe ogya dro no fa malaria hepatitis B na wasa diabetes hypertension prostate ani yare nkae no eye no kokokra
Medima for Herbal Clinic Dr. Time Daso
owo abuakwa agogo Copas last stop wo yare afre na ko 0244 774282 and 0245 616336
Medima for Herbal Clinic
Udima for no wa
Hey, Opani, Mashusha wache. Sa perfect series books here. Oma me koto obi mama mano. Owe jajai. Abua wa mo se wo to make kai kama. Wa kabrofo. Na nkontabu akura de ejajai.
Wonderful. Mese Ghana for GAG perfect series. Atumo no de jai. No de animdifuo ene tre wa nwoma bia. Owo crèche, nursery, any KG, books bia bi. And owo science, creative arts, maths, RME, history, coloring, computing. OWAP nina every basic 1 equals basic 6 English every basic 1 equals junior high school ne ba ne combine so a owo ni nyina bi English nom and maths nom me say books be any wa perfect series any bi na GS any naka enso am approval enti obata bia nkoto be mane ba
and na say we de school bi kura betumi akotu akoton amani students o
na eno kura de what table no so say hwi wo mo say set mock exams terminal exams and midterm exams at the mass school so a here woman a etufo nko aputuoja station ho a enkran danso man first stop any omamu ba bia yetonto books bia for 0243 299938 and 0540 755 465 perfect series.
Your world's future is secured.
My dear, food is ready.
Hey, Adriano no. Odin kwampe kumi. Hey, nene de ensu be na wakofa ba fie hai.
Oh, Mira, meto no kwan no ho. If you say na yensuo nasa.
Makashro say, abribia addition natural mineral water na ebo ebusuan ho ban. Esansa addition su ede. Pampan bia nim. Ensu krojia efinin kikanwa biara nim. Addition su gumu ahodo. Bottle mu de wo ho. The good cap ma ye disum ya wo ho ankola ekun wo fi ha de bi ebi wo ho. Nice dispensers are officer hodo no use na fe sachet mu dia obi biara betumi atobi. Na sa wo kura wonim bebi omo wo.
Ane, enya ahuju station. Ya wo ben oasis of love asori dan.
Oboase hanso additional natural mineral water abebie won krabata no bi ewo bidie so store number 60 ben shell filling station St Jude Hospital kwan so ho na ena fein so ye wo bidie so opposite Linkley Sports Stadium ben Church of Christ asori dan no se wudru nyame so a ye ni Winners Chapel asori no ena hwe animu obetimi afre yen number C 0243 011 760 and now say 0243 942 314 and afei 0246 452216 Kumaso phone call edum your number no eye 03220 192247 afei wudru enkran so a obetimi afre yen ewo 0273 024 979
ene ye kan ho fa we gu baby na brem additions you etu phone frɛ 020 532 6095 and 0244 461754 Addition natural mineral water.
Additions.
Ewra, me pacho bra na me hwa de wo bagi.
Bra, aden, enen so biem.
Hey, time heba me hye ya me ka se yi ba akun, ani wayi me ensen.
Bra, sanya time heba me hya, esia gyemi ni me fiefo, enya de abaako ebeso yen.
We de udi se ofa ni nyina.
Time heba me hya, me ka se me di wa dance ya heaven ene de mekwa akopie. Enti se malaria, we draw ne time heba mixture.
Enye enu nku o, de nanum ato a wontimi anidie no. Time heba mixture duro no ene ye ma o. Oba a wafa afuro de o ma akwada no fo. Ene akwada woni mfie dumienu entimi num aduro yi bi. Se obeto aduro yi bi anoma, hwe se wakọ hospital anase lab am ye hu se wo atridie malaria yi bi ansa. Se upetam heba mixture enu dudu atu a, fo ani kire KNG Herbal Center ewo Emrom Abidjan House ana ba akoso wo Atonsu Monaco Junction.
Eno echi ubenya bi atowo over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop dodo na emu.
Fre 0244 417669.
Kayo, set time no TIME. Time herbal mixture. Afi malaria fever bi adani ziba ewo munu be tuako.
FDA aji adwadie nkratoa yi atum.
Wodudu omuntie na mede asem na mo asem no boy piem ekiabe se kire be poso manhima nana abra chewa nyamfinhia diokron wo bra ye de ne tena dwaso no wo se ye nyamia ya doma manana se nya oha edinsia na se nko a ye de ho ani bonyam no ekwa akobo no asante manwura otumfo ose tutu ababio probia asante kotokohina wotoso mienu asante hima nana kunadu ya dom wotoso miensa nana boama kwabi okutwa usuo ya wotoso enan omahene eyo hima ye muade ankasa nana abrache wa odikan eye beposo mahima seche beposo na anuma trankonwa ene seche beposo manyina na sabrei wo mutu hu ede afre pitiripi ene mpatrapa benkum ne nifamro ebra so se yedi nkunimdie ne animonyam abotire no kobo seche beposo mahima nana abrache wa odikan na se ye kowiasema abakose mu a nana abrache wa no hima watena konwa eso achepa nananom ene ade hia ye ne se enefu anum ene ade ye se adwumadi nyame ya atom a September bosome ne da etoso dungotwe kopim na duo no medu no ene ade dwumadi no hihye so na sei na pani se ebekọ no September bosome ne da etoso edu enwotwe ene dwumadi no frase ede edi kan no na nopa ye be prapra se kire be posoma muo ameho atepa na wia no so na anum akomfo beje bre afre nsuman na wo mo akom na dwumre no street jam emabroi mo hinie yekutwa ye nase gidigidi September bosome ne da etoso 19th no ebujanfo anopa na aye floating nko a eno achi ye ba na be health screen ni abehwa pomden ni adoso nipadua no na fe na wia no so quiz competition school fo a omo GHS omo seche be poso omo
ɛde ɔmo nimdeɛ ho akansie no ɛbɛto dwa so nkɔkora na n'anwummerɛ no nso abusuafoɔ ɛyɛ face of paper so ahoɔfɛ so ɔnɔfoɔ a wɔn nim di nim abakɔsɛm ɛfa n'ahema ho ɛne sɛkyerɛ paper so ɛma mu September abosomene de ɛtɔ so aduonu no the 20th September no nɔpa no local council of churches na afei n'anom ahema musimifoɔ ka ho ɛbɛgye bra no nnuane ɛyɛ titi nnuane ɛho akansie no pɛni bɛhwɛ bɛka wɔn no hwɛ ɛnya asɛm kuma awurade n'anwummerɛ no nso face of paper so day 2 no ɛhɔ ne yɛbɛhwɛ deɛ wɔhuri di nkan a ahoɔfɛ so ɔnɔfoɔ no na no ate paa ɛno nso akyɛdeɛ sonko mu a yɛde ɛbɛkyɛ no September abosomene de ɛtɔ so aduonu baako abusuafoɔ yɛbɛyɛ asɔresom kakra ɛde aba nanahema ɛno akyire no ohoni soronko a nanom ayɔ ɛde ama nanahema yɛkɔpa ɛho ntoma na memenda anwummerɛ no ɛde Queen's Night yɛbɛtie ɔba ahema ho abakɔsɛm kakra na afei yɛtwa yɛn nase yɛne akwaaboa ɔdɔ de ɛsɛya na ɔpɛ no ne da ɛtɔ so aduonu mmienu no abusuafoɔ ɛno na ɛyɛ grand deba dwanata ɛne yɛbɛbɔ yɛbɛtɔ nsa frɛ atwotwoduro ne apea nkoma ɛne ani ntini atenten ne atiatia aka bi ɛwom ɛne animdefoɔ wɔn mo ɔpɛ dwumadie no ase bi mpanimfoɔ bi ato nsa frɛ ɔmo ebi ɛne kan mampani Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo wɔne ne ho kani Maame Rebecca Akufo-Addo na afei abedakyi Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia wɔne second lady Maame Samira Baumia nkasa nso guest speaker ɛwɔ dwumadie no ase ɔkyehene amoatia ofuripani bɛfiri apue mantam ɛde n'animonyam abɛta akyire saa nso ɛna ɛyɛ panipa a wɔyɛ mmarahyɛ badwani ɛwɔ mpɔtam hɔ ɛde ma nsuta kwama mpepɔ so ɛyɛ Adelaide agyewa ntim wɔn nso ɛba na sɛkyerɛ Central DC Honorable Benjamin Kingsley Kodua aka Pozo wɔyɛ kuroba pani kwanhyɛfoɔ a wɔda Ghana Post dwumadie ano wɔyɛ ɔdehye wɔn nso ɛba bae sɛ ɔsɛ kufoɔ wɔta dwumadie no akyi yɛato nsa frɛ nananom a ɛbɛfiri akyirikyi bɛnkyɛyɛ ɛnso atumi aba bie yɛkɔ sɛkyerɛ bepɔ so ne yɛakɔhyɛ Nana Hema animonyam Nana Abrakyɛ wei wɔ dodoɔ biribie wo nti ne ɛte baabie wɔn ne amoa wisi a wɔwɔ abaduasa sa agye abayɛn amansan no fotabrɛbɔ ɔdodoɔ no mu ano wɔn a woka ho a wɔdodoɔ nti biribi aseɛ wɔn nananom na ɛte na bepɔ so akura wɔn ne asona burabia kɔ a wɔati kɔte sɛ obi anim wo nuane ɔfen so ɛdwo so atebubu ɛna afei ɔkyehene wɔfa ase ne mpɔn ɛne manso nkwanta wɔba yi ma mo awisi mo anyado mo akudɔtɔ pia ɛne tiri kwa
OTEC 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Dwabrem. OTEC 102.9. Yes, sign Atwaso. Honorable Christian Edupoku Ewaha, PV Janto Datsun Boatin. Honorable Christian Edupoku DC Wefija Kwabre South. Maybe a 2 abaya na ho dangerous pa no. You to me on press conference in Honorable.
Bama.
Makwaba.
Yeah, Mominia.
Na mpom te say.
Oh, na be the chairman now so.
Mo pa bonti ho ye. I am on 19
Oh, Charlie. The pressure is on. The pressure is on. This are really wow here.
Nya bete.
Juma na ayekese.
Adom ni nti bibia nso be ye fine.
Ko da romanti. Iguso pa. Your boy Juma. What.
Bibia be fine.
You say Ghana for be hwe Juma ye bono so. Na omasa a maintain MPP amaya ba ye nyuma pa no ya traso
Bibi
cash
na mbom design
kaka
na de san hoden ho
oh ne de nyamela romaye
de double adiase ye double adiase mama cautious ye free eye honorable Christian Edupoku ho chief
abema na mama fa akwan so na menchia ai me peso asofo omote se me bo text ara se ba bia ewu obia bie etie ensempa be free OTEC aba na memfa kwan so menchia me regional minister ane mpanifo a omoda party no ano His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, the incoming president, ane Dr. Napo ona woso no na ba bia ewu no mpanifo a eda ye party na no a omoboa ye mpanifo se na be ya dwumadi a omudie ede aprapra kwama ma MPP atimi awene 2024 elections no me che omu nyina menua me ba ha che se na wo ka no na so aja mpanifo se oba che adwaya na ja wo sese no ya ba so de ne aba o ambushi me o ka chem se fie anka ba anka ja me so ma bobo me ho o body manifesto in books say tie ni obiem ha no akato ha no obiem ha no akato ha na de na mo akra sen so o kan nyina no efa ye ade a ye ndada. Now I don't know whether I say omo tre ayi omo manifesto so omo ehunu so omo hunu so omo sada akwafa bi atete bi hunu omo ye yi bisa ne bi o say ohun impo omo fin say enye ne ye ntomu be ne yi o me dwene ho amenti ase because our policy here busa ne was one the ohun ye over the epem no why it has started long ago over 7 years ago where apprentices are given to masters to train them. Na enwachi no yatua masters neka long it is I don't know about the medieval ye twam so ya say eti the person ka che NDC for ne say sene na afi akrasi rate wo ha de wan hwe na say utie no a oba convince so na no jade esa le over there no omuntwa hu NDC omuntwa hu so ya say 24-hour economy ya no ka ho asemi 888 I say 3 times 8 24 obi baye adwuma no 8 hours no kola for baye adwuma no 8 hours no no busa won say adwuma no kon baye 8 hours na wa hen adwuma no e wa hen so that say oni adwuma ibi wo ho ozo wa baye 24-hour economy adwuma no wa yin say adwuma no wo ho and we are short of labor na wo pressure wo betimi increase ayina ma amafo nya adwuma ye dia o se sei adwuma be ni ho eti no me fin say NDC for 24-hour economy no mo sense ma mo kira kan de some way o ka che me say obi obeye adwuma in the evening no I was special dispensation as far as friends paying of electricity is concerned there and enya be ja no pa no ye na ba be anwumre nanya that dispensation ni bi so just say ba register na yeso nya kwan anja sa dispensation ni bi. What kind of policy is this? Say u register nko na say friend say u be da ya so dia e be make sure say e be ma special meter any enya be special meter ni bi o anopa ni ada anwumre na ya bana aja omo de ato line so na say so ya fili kakra masa eso mo kan sisi so we can we no we can we ebisi wache omo ton wache anado no bi aka cho say e fe say ya de kan ya ba ko afuo ba ko bo wa ma amafo ye kua
utie ne categorically metie ndisi for no we kan ho a ebisi free angra kan ho a metie be 5 or 6 empanyfo from the party utie omu ya they mean to say the me drive from me tia ante say omo de kwa help production drive the 24-hour economy omo de kwa production drive mu.
You produce when there's demand, isn't it? You produce when there's demand, and when there's no demand, why do you produce? You produce for whom?
Okay.
Don't say target the outside economy of Ghana. Fine, maybe West Africa
for export
or Africa for export.
Okay.
Capacity no way. What's the capacity? I don't know.
But apart from that, demand the end to be creative.
Creating the demand, no. Till I don't say demand to be creative. But how creative? Now, a bear choke that. It becomes useless. I don't mean here I mean talk. I only buy when I need. What I'm saying? Say me here the nan I mean talk. So me here me go try then. What did I say? It's me did I make catch and this for say 24-hour economy no. They have missed the point. They don't pass on more here. Any what Margaret Thatcher introduced in her days. Oh, they realize say people were not working the way they should work. In that case, no. A juma obey no. Per the hours you work is how much you are paid. It's about salary purpose or your juma more. The more we are juma, the more money you get. All the person channel. But what they are able to bluntly say, I find you created 24-hour economy. A 24-hour economy now we creating no. Oh, maybe more special dispensation. So be on be produce. And yes, so yen na be produce be na such dispensation no. Yen be. Why not? A war so good no ma de on pay. And every day the more yen another day. Omo babe, omo cronies and omo friends and omo be creative jobs ama omo. Omo kwa na be register. Oh yeah, other party ni aye ma. O che na me say ABS pen yen me need to vote me here. Nje dis vote me yen and over day na about square zero. I go see baby. So na dear Baunya Diego Aquem say onya opportunity na no but so stay no man or bed driver Ghana economy akono. It's unprecedented. It's unprecedented. Hey, Obi catch them and say friends say 24-hour economy. But yes, it's 24-hour economy. As I me to now me light and I do a bob to come light a dumwa. I can use through digitalization and the light for
through the app.
To the app. A 24-hour economy. Yada, and so me light. They say me free bank na ebe. My app me the twin ska free me na say. Until me come on Saturday for mommy. About anadwo 2 o'clock na me pese me transaction with me banker make me aye. There is no need say you be a bank mami anadwo mami ko say me ko transactions. They say they not President Mahama can. President Mahama say anadwo nyina e be banks no na be you know discotheque nyina anadwo na awie nyina no. That cannot be 24-hour economy. So into yen MPP for there. You have set the pace. I say health insurance who are Ottawa obetimi use mobile phone that
star 929 hash.
Pa nedem. Nya fe na akosa live bim kwa timi kodi baabi na sa those days. Oba kwa ba na renew akeke na won sankan.
All right, chief. Very good. Yeah, share economic aspect no of the NPP manifesto. Ade ba ko hia me kese pa the youth in focus.
Yes.
A day na more my youth because challenge back wa eda ho ne say you've created about 2.3 million jobs.
Of course, it's true.
But very good. It challenge eda ho ne say the NPP has created 2.3 million jobs. But as kesi eda chen say if you have created 2.3 million jobs, our brain him say unemployment no krampo no omo munya adwuma kra eye mfan say be a million krampo and I say 1.9 million poor. Now some more creative 2.3 there, and then nobody should be crying about jobs.
Oh no.
So what are the areas? Then what is in focus for the youth?
No, you see,
as far as the manifesto is concerned.
As far as the manifesto is concerned, ibina I ever so free and crackano han.
Yeah.
It's in their manifesto, it's in our manifesto. Using the youth for utilization.
What is an business most of the times you come with the same policies. So but no kasafa nipa lead the presentation of the policy.
Oh.
The credibility.
Na say aye bia for ukokubuza kakai da bi. Yeah ade na wa introduce yeah no. Even when I started that. I remember last year or last 2 years about 1,000 youth were locked onto this offense, coding and encoding and whatever. By this government. I think I the for. I idea a go so aye. Think the for. Into amu na hu say for na fe na omo bo hu dede na ye be we. Ya dey asase aye. So we you and so free ho a e bi na wo kan. We are afraid that say grammar schools no adults no. And this time no ye pese amount for timi do mo nsa eye bibi no mo nya ho mfaso. So eno ntina a friend say technical education no ya focus on it. And we are going to do more. Making sure say amount for free friends school mumra no. Then the person is self-employed. And you no ko gina obi kwan na ko bopon say me pa adwuma aye. So what I say. And no as MPP no there, we have set the pace. You dey Canada. nti afei na NDC for no mani abra sa ne mamudi ba nyina no ade aye ndada hwe to increase job opportunities and nothing they started one district one factory me ho ba me ho a ebi wo ho at least etima employ ni pa kakra a o mo ye adwuma so ja se employ ni pa kakra o mo ye adwuma a boso me so mo timnya yi kakra eto bibidi eno te yen youth no we are already focused on them aye bo se o mo betimi anya adwuma aye oba digital side a ye ho friend say technical side ye ho o ja se etinya fe na ye bem ye ayi kakra bi se ya nasi so etimi de me no de me ka kire NDC for say matter ado about nothing the day any yo ha say na be man for better o monka ko president na gina apaso former president gina apaso no so church no the policy no kra to say he is fumbling okay kakra ensi so that say and no kira o say NDC vision and no policies na omo de gu krata so say manifesto no enko ye Mohamed Tisana afie ankra ka say omo create bi na fence MPP buy no na stabilization fund ye ko yi muska na the president na ask me ka say it was about $300 million afi no asa ka say e ko yi 1.2 billion na oti 1.2 billion free 300 million more saying so eti o makasa no they are not focused NDC is not focused NDC edru sabre ya omo person can send bia mama for who say they have good policies and for that matter Ghana for medu o machi and so o de ayinimo mo basa yes an ko dum so biemu we are not going back to dum so what I say no omo ka o ka say president Kufuor akobompaye ewo friend say akoso mudam president Kufuor time and o introduce a friend say generators no President Mahama apenso enom some ko ma salary fo so no ko ma info so obakaya no ko ma salary fo be bo na esisi yi ha abinchi ha o ba sani na de koi so eti ye ka obi a what ma sustain economy no am economy no etimi I vibrant enye covid enye be boy patabria e ka masa akom wey aka
minim se
to ento ye
minim se me ko sane bi o ha Matthias me da se minim se me ko sane bi o PV besom edian because me di kan bisae but e ho na nkwa nkosi manya ansa say should the NDC be voted for nioma na ye to no dada ye price e beba na chi ana say at least the ye kurom sisi ano so betumi ateka kra bi di amayen. Now let's look at youth in focus now. As far as the manifesto is concerned, PV.
Yeah, Cash, my mentor. Mentor, MC. Or MC and DC.
Or DC.
Yes. Yeah, tell me.
Oh, so you know.
But you see, I didn't know. Anyway, APC Mboa.
APC.
Yeah, I tell me, Cash. Okay, this I can't say me now. We are going to say me. No, for as a man, can see Quemo. And Sembaha. Unim MPP for greatest challenge with 24-hour economy.
Catching.
Ubia Kasa will say a demand and supply. It is very shameful. They don't even understand. Adena yekan. Ena so sad say Ubia Munya 8-year mandate amoru or marry Adi we Montiasi. Guys, if there is no demand, why are people engaged in importation? We are importing virtually almost everything into this country. And you sit here saying there is no demand. Such a display of governance ineptitude. If there is no demand, why are people doing what? Importation. And in simple terms, 24-hour economy and cash, it is 6 on sustainable basis to 10 side demand curve now. Akodi outside Ghana, no, back to Ghana. And why are we introducing 24-hour economy this time? One, your situation be unprecedented, even to your da. Number one, in Ghana, you get independence in the last 67 years or so. Cash. You quite car do this time, You crack your friends and you answer the answer him. Cause you take any beam fan chain. Yes, I'm chimuma. Recklessness. Yaka baby, I could know. Is 745 billion. You declare junk status. Your border economy. Your 14% what? Unemployment rate. Your nipa 1.9. You don't have a skill and only be here. Your unsustainable microeconomic what indicators. And the mention a year in the last what 3 decades. But in the last 8 years, I have worse. Then cash. Ghana, she said, higher. There is no greater shared economic prosperity. I could do one side. She said, what the car won't mean to you. Now, unemployment rate was so. Who currency I had a it is a clear indication, but Dr. Baumia's definition says, when your fundamentals are weak and hollow, your exchange rate will do what? Will expose you. I expose you because of about techno. Was I said it? It is true. This time it is true, but it's a warp what? Logic. I feel like Prophet Jamba, but for tonight was interesting. These are the exigence of 24-hour what? Economy. And now, you were quite I was here a piece of car. Yaka Diana Yachimama, yes, I said 2026, we have to find means to pay. So we need to get more people to work. Now buying more taxes to pay a car heading. Yadiano. Nanko for saying a juma heading. Near building back this economy on sustainable basis. Ye benya favorable and sustainable microeconomic what indices. And Nanko for 24-hour economy na heading. Abba. And to almost claim say a demand and supply, it only exposes their naivety in running economy. And I'm kind of say, if say demand in new one, I don't go for your importation, you clear almost everything into Ghana. Common sense. If there's no demand, I don't go for Busa, you can't remember Ghana. They have no idea about it. Or won't be wasting your time 8 years. Because Dr. Baumeka said we are moving from what? Transition to production. Where is the production? In the last 8 years. More by digitization. 8 good years, cash. Or want me increasing revenue and grants by 1% in the last 8 years. It has been 0.4. The records are there. In the last 8 years, so despite digitization, are there a federal revenue infrastructure? In the last 8 years, are buying to me and raise what? Revenue. And what are they building upon? What are they upgrading? What can reset this one? Almost 10 can almost turn back off on the phone if I want to reset my phone. We are talking about the economy and you're talking about the phone. I said, menu didn't come on Macaseo. Intercourse menu and the on table of Macaseo, Messi, heading. Come on, go over say intercourse, it is a no or better, and I know where you're going to be better. But from Comonte, reset can mean a new way of doing things to adjust or tweak something. One more table for no find the phone if I want to reset my phone. We are resetting the economy. It doesn't mean you have to tell who will be there. No. What we need to do mobile say yeah baba yeah 1 digit 1 factory. They have even no idea. Cash. And I'm cutting yeah program no. Local production strategy. It's another component. In the longer term, you stabilize what? The city. We are now going to use the importers in a seamless manner. They will be shifting from importation to production. They said, you live for a never cry. No more kings when you teach, in a seamless manner. You don't woman nim kwan first wa your body back economy. Ntina ade na atan de or money so no. You are moving from transition to production. What bet the car? Untimimpia. We were made to understand that was if you find yourself in a debt hole, you dig yourself out. You came to meet a debt hole, and 122 billion. Today you find yourself in a debt hole, 745 billion. You didn't have shame. Now you wait, remember, almost 2.1 million jobs. Cash, fencing. CJ, I didn't know. In 2022, almost marketing 2.3 million jobs in what? 6 years. He said, Nimiru, Yahan 5.3 in 6 years. Oh, I did actually, yeah, almost by 5.3. Yeah, wouldn't go for home. Yeah, the minimum said 2.3. Share can
Government has created 5.3 million jobs.
In what?
Employment and Labor Relations Minister.
And next one by that you. Yes, one say you 2.1. Where do you stand? Cash, my reference be in 18 January 2018. And I could for the press conference on Flat House. No say Ahnepan Kasanto Yellow. Benada Mr. President, can you tell us the number of jobs are of flagship projects nowadays? Creative. What was it, baby? Nana Kufa Namuno was it give me 6 months? Anyway, CJ, Google was it give me 6 months? I will provide accurate data from 2018 January to date. How many years? Said China always provided, so there is no wonder. Ministers were saying 5 point something, and now almost one saying 2.1. Where do we stand? Inconsistency. And let's
look at the 24-hour economy. On say economy is a 24-hour no eba said the OK. Now quite cycle. Yen production of the cycle no and for swa se mona more a bind benya from that particular cycle.
24-hour it was sectorial target.
Okay.
You can't start all over. Now cash will be our third year
within the cycle.
Yes, will be our third year there. You see, from the can. You was sectorial target.
Okay.
Anything I want to one factor now. And because they didn't even think about what automation policy. So be a factor now automating 100%. Skill so they didn't even think about automation policy. Say fact is not starting. Automation policy any 40%. As and when you for year juma, woman skills na ye increase no. One and one is it one factory. And then one that about a quarter a fence as Empire FM. Say buy na Palugu Dam no. At that drawing board in Swatch. That is why we built it. Dam away. Very dishonest person who can't throw. Dam got $12 billion. Aqua deep. You may be free. Scan the coins aquahino.
$12 million near mobilization fee.
You see, now you're where we are. Now the 58 million equal to now from one. We are also COVID. COVID drawing right, we draw 2 billion from IMF. And Sika raise over 27 billion. They are not being able even to account for the money. Recklessness. Sika, you know COVID, COVID requirements by buying a boy. Na cash. A year to. Nanda Bush out on the car, buyer, and also baby. And I'm much Mama no one fan. Apa is your friend say. Do see a band 1.2 I say my 1. DC, you know. Mina when it be. I quit more than. Now for me promise I quite to member. Yeah, this case here. Yeah, this gano, Madame Massey. Madame Massey, no, this cannot grow. I feel my memory was a you was sectorial target.
Yeah. Yeah, that's always many cycle. No?
Yes, yeah, baby. Yeah, your raw material, your competitive advantage. I buy bois individuals now. On bet my head, a be a fence. And I'm trying to say, you a local production strategy. Low post start. We are engaging importance in the next 2-3 years. 10 years. 1 year, Monko for now, producing a mamma outside Ghana. And what chance say, more person will produce any money day. Ewa. Oh. APC kode kwanu tum. Na mama hwe, je me phone hwe. 24/7. Opa mami me phone ma. Wow. Na ya hwe. Baby ebenya raw materials na free.
Okay.
Nipa ebe mo go into the raw material production and then quite industry of its own.
Okay. And sana production na ba.
So in a seamless manner. Yeah, set up ni na research ni because bibia be koso. Obey import wa kakra kakana wote so na face no the same brand name. In 2-3 years na you're facing out. Na niema aban be ya boa sa companies no. Aban will meet them, let's say 30% halfway. Promotion of sa niema no mo ye no. Facilitation de be kwa outside akwa den akoton. E kwa ye be fa so ye be convince Ghanaians am mo ton on incentive base. Ye be che niema mu mienu. Made in Ghana goods by Ghanaians and made in Ghana goods by foreigners. Our focus is on made in Ghana goods because one the this Ghana den et here. Because nka wakoto made in Ghana goods ni bia be 2000 what the overt invoice no e wura giare bia na ma cash coupons to go and buy another made in Ghana goods by what a Ghanaian. We say we are you are creating sustainable jobs and I say we create sustainable jobs. Government revenue through taxes PYU omo me adwuma e be question na say enkoso you know ebeko. Then we are in the part of greater shared what prosperity. It maame na oton meko odwum on ton meko 24 hours. Maame na oton body by on ton by the body for 24 hours. And fast wo obenyan say na me to obi nchen na me nya adwuma. And na me nya adwuma ye no me bo me ho akon I also go and buy yam meto geni to kodwom a se nipa 10 ka eto na de first no and nipa 15 20 ni ato no so ni sika den.
So until when we never be falling within that cycle.
I am telling you, this is what we call the greater shared prosperity. Wow. What did they know? Come on, Brown. Cash. And you know, incentive cash. Kakra.
All right.
Kakra. Now, by so doing, you know, you stabilize, you see, you know. By so doing, you know, we are creating the jobs. And I creating hammer one answer. Cement as someone cover by, you know, If I were creating hammer, I will go on the side of local production of cement with pozzolana cement. Then I will raise issues. Say, more mobile I produce pozzolana cement. These are your incentives. Abaya onoma greater offense ne contracts edoso. Woto pozzolana cement the year main contract. You say woto and one auto. What do you think is going to happen? These are all parts of the these are all part of the agenda. And the last time I catch you say, and this manifesto na ya chon e bin sida o. What makes the manifesto no outstanding e dem back on say it is fluid. Because I dey be fluid and they are technical. It can embrace everything because we've made a window of opportunity. Say we will sit down with Ghanaians and have a national dialogue on the economy. So cash. We can display collective, we can demonstrate collective ingenuity and you prepare manifesto. Ghana for a year mandate ne free woman sem no. Edebebu man no. And am say mo dia ko say baby a yen coordinate no. We need to do our things in a new way. That is what we call the reset. Into omo fa omo den chenye den emra. Baby we see tweaking, we will tweak it. Maybe we should changing, you be changing. Yeah, I'm busy Ghana for you now. It is also sorry, Anopa. As a responsible citizen, you know your part to play. At the end of the day, no, every more man I had. It is lacking. It is lacking. Bold solutions, bold and cash.
Then we move to the electoral commission issues.
Revenue generation.
Yeah.
Can you manifesto? There's a strategy. We are going to increase our earnings by 30% on our natural resources.
Mama can't share some mobile widen tax net.
No. Today you may say we are going to increase our earnings by 30% on our natural resources.
Wow.
The media chair no. And in musika are free. You biaka. Then how to also roll on tax no. Say yes be a year free levy. In its place no. We will also introduce a tax incentive based system wɔn bɛyɛ amnesty ne flat rate afei de ba omia wɔkyerɛm sɛ flat no asɛn sɛ flat yɛ flat afei de ato nkyerɛmu wɔn cars man fa wɛntɛ tɔ nkɛnɛ wakɔ wɔ mechanic hɔ wɔsi wɔ satanyɛ na wakɔ to bi 400 cedis ɔbɛ fix ama no wɔgye ɔsɛn ebi 200 anamboa na ɔde omomo etua ne ka sɛ yɛ services na nipa no ɛyɛ ama wa you only have to press one at the point of reference no system na ɛbɛti nipa no fan sɛ ate no 10 cedis abansɛ nam sɛ cash woyɛ patriotic na ɔde momo no atua mechanic ne kɛnti no 10 cedis na mɛ aban mate as what
tax no
mɛ ma 2 cedis at the end of the month no sɛ nipa 20 na ne momo tuom ka aban nya ɔmo te ɔma you have an incentive deɛ wɔde dafunu tailor obia activities ɛnfa ne nkɔ GRA
ɛbɛ encourage ama tax payment no
oh yes sir what it means is that corporate taxes now will have to come down because you're not getting more people into the tax net now by tax amnesty you don't even know why I'm going to mean tax you have no data to show say you very open to mean tax na common sense what then kawa idea the channel suppliers road contractors building contractors one more bank team do omo kan omo team piano come omo tax amnesty
all artisans
yes
all artisans at least we Matewa say all artisans
and before my me
mami kote chief
say me nim so on try sa manifesto part na ma omo dia because you know ono go fa no kra ba no ontimi nkyerem na we a okyem no I have a boss technicalities bi na modiro no blue ani so
ba say manifesto bi ayo committee amohwe manifesto so ana meboa
hwe na wo kan youth yen yakase they be training 1 million youth in digital skills ya sha se kwala dawo and ye be increasing no they say the world is moving into digitization. Everything that we do around us is about digitization. So when you empower your youth in that line, it means you are giving them a lot of opportunities. And again, hanipa yo nipa bi wa ha. Omuye online businesses. Menim krofobia omu eye enyuma bi ema foreign companies in the form of filling forms and other things. Aye, chuamuka, busumi bia. So that's here. Yeah, person can say for the youth, no. Na mean, Mr. John to a tax amnesty say ye nimni eka. Ye nimni eka pao. Ghana presently as we have it, the people bring into a tax, of which he agrees. Say the people bring into a tax. One, Ibimo say. Tax no I was wrong. Number 2, yentimi and capture the entire people are also with tax. People are always running away from tax.
So it's since people are running, then
now what to me and your sankrofo into the tax net. So you bring a certain incentive that will attract the people. That will attract the people. She said they're not are for ye. GR4 80 ko tell obi shop na omuguta pen oto ade ba akra ne amake oto ade mienu ane amake no that is not supposed to be just on my tax amnesty we are going to start afresh on my example of countries in the world that omu eco flat rate aboa ama omatimi enya more revenue and that is the way we are going because before you ever try a manifesto no on one because he has prepared himself already he has sent people to do feasibility studies there and it will work
by all means
I'm off the bit winning debia no Ghana ha no pay more taxes we put it on those who are already paying now amount for komubu now we have to spread it widely so that everybody at least can pay a certain amount of tax to help the economy and nothing as a tax amnesty there eba they are leveraging no so na be obi abetu tax keten tietie na botwa enti Mr. Dantua e ma on tron ka say ene e yo mu do mu ba fence
omo ajama bɛyɛ no na de tax no bɛ ɔboa ɛnkɔ baabia because at the end of the day sɛ woka kyerɛ obi sɛ obɛnya adwuma 24-hour economy na de more taxes brɛ wa ɛnyɛ no korɛ because ɛnɛma a woka sɛ yɛn no yɛkra it has been there since time immemorial meboa you are trying to find antidote to it
country.
You are trying to find antidote to it. Me catch you say one district, one factory has targeted that. Only say cycle no cons. Oh no, HS is not enough. HS is not enough.
So do you mean to say the real dream and now say adwene behind one district, one factory was say about the changes cycle now?
Yes. Ideally,
one district, one factory is a direct photocopy of 24 hours.
No,
is that what you mean?
They have rather photocopied hours
into 24 hours.
Yes, in 24 hours. Because at the end of the day,
it's one district, one factory. Be import driven. There
are so many things that we are importing that locally, as we have now, locally, factories be asati produce. Of which some of them you are aware. And then maybe a first nan can be a young producer. Talk about Pampers and it's an man. First thing na yakra. And then Pampers, you put me opposite my assembly, you produce Pampers.
A big crowd and crying.
T-row.
Kaswa kwana so. And quite the man penny could be no cry.
And then maybe not first na yakra the ball may more. And ma dollar no. And a lot of things are changing, but ultimately at once. Bibiano, a process. Mama Bluff say progressive. Mama kind of progressive. That's all 50 years. One time say, yeah, one is a 140 kukum, never miss you. Let me be answered. No. More time now, more quiet, more teach ready. I will, say, commander, more teach ready. Commander, sugar factory now, ecosi say. I know back chairman say over such a 24-hour economy. Now over the boost to a friend say industry. Yende ba kuma went me aweso. Me no yende ma bet ma aweso. Mo ko fa si chire free baby begu ayinumu emi de gu bottom e chair say mo producer si chire. Afina mo ba. Adenti na ntimi nya adwuma. Eti me on se unya NDC for no munya fan gentlemen bi say no mu tugum a wan hwe ya woni be fra ubako do machi enko hu fine brain be say o say on na policy ayo first don't find work na me no
but why did not announce since manifesto ne ba
onuna all started say oye dabi say make say emre
oni ni share
me kanta dabi me hunatical way ma me some article
okay ABC right
let me can say onuna all try say obe explaining but even it has been verbose what I say can be a lot of verbosity because at the end of the day no esema no kan no what you say only facts no nanso do ma twe no e ayinum no afan say manifesto no dey all kan no and go
all right okay
I saw working kobusa ay John Dramani Mahama ex-president say on chechem kakra on hu visa free akra on hu kokofa ayi on panin for friends ayi
manifesto committee for ni
ya be ayi
why
ayi atoforce o timi chirem o mu nyina mu timi chirem enti say o no so ma wa yi o ma coordinator of 24-hour not just a mom right is for timi chirem
Martin say my filing nominations na we are not
yes
on we go
yes yeah ehunti
masimu anu no
debi ehunti on say first former president
Alan Sana our campaign grounds
campaign grounds they need campaign grounds they jaba yeah they need campaign grounds they jaba mami kai me chechem dey come on timi ama dey tia former president timi ama ehun na yes president be file also about yourself. One team number presented.
Where is it
written?
Where is it written?
You have to go and national chairman no presenting na.
Oh, Mugana for.
Oh, okay.
Until about Miaka Kasa calling the say, I'm out for it. Mekoye manifesto ni bibia. Mebuso am
failure.
Say bibia ma ya wie. Eti mia me de ba chem say mo gogide wo mu. Na mo to ba na ma mia. Betimi abuma na.
Yeah, Mate. Me da say me pa cho. Oh, don't worry me ba.
Commander Sugar Factory, no name. It only exposes MPP. Only need to do about industrialization.
But before I'm over, there was $120 million BNA free as in what happened to that money?
Cash, me say, Commander Sugar Factory, in whichever state and this Jano, it has exposed MPP. They knew next to nothing about what industrialization.
What do you mean by that?
Good. Anankwaba, Ubi Awoshu, or incompetent, only Nyansa. We see factory ahead. A CEO, there is excellent facility here. Also, some outgrowers. One to me, I knew what's wrong with you. Cotton, Adela Mobi. As I say, I'm going to set up a factory. Now, more record. President Kofo, I used to start factory. 6 months, now what to bring to Safwa. More track record. More, two, cash. What will you show? What will you show? And someone, Maka. Okay, a Esla. Cash. Cash. So, okay, Esla. Twitter. Nana Kufado, a kind, yeah, Dr. Baumiaso, a kafa. Nana Kufado say, all that Don Mahama knows is to borrow. Anna Baumiaso Betroy. Mahama is insensitive. Or add more, dear Baya. Hardship to Ghanaians. Gosh. Yeah, by him. I fed ye. Esla, ye channel 5 years. No, I look for the aqua Jeboshan. What more getting 20 years. Idea was a additional bed, no. None baby. Idea MPP for Abomodia in the last 8 years. Successfully. Successfully, and say. They have been able to re-echo the problems to Ghanaians. And well, NAPCO. Dear didn't Oman for NAPCO. Where is NAPCO? Interventions are on people in cash. Cash. Sincerely, every day I hear you. As all problem, Mozarika Waji. If it's in there, I buy about 1 300 cities. 300 cities, so I buy it in Trama woman. No, for $58 million. Eddie Kotuamna. Zoom lion for 300 is a nipa kwa nya ekufado mobo. Na mse nana ekufado so dim president nem na ti blame cash anke ewu. Ene kwa ene ya nenu mu atomponi o. Cash ena nana ekufado nenu mu atomponi o. So the president nem na ti blame cash ene kama wu.
Akufado will go down in history.
Ene kwa sadini come
best president Ghana has ever.
Sadini come beef enye nda.
No kwa na monka.
Wo abraba wo mu.
Meda se PV.
Papa you na obeka to say abano wo beto omonto. Kwa able hona.
Enfa.
Ye o de busa ndema.
Obi ameka hwe ho. Obi ameka hwe ho.
Nyane hona.
Na mka ibe no ha. Ene bale was free SHS no. Wa apa you back up.
Yabio. Tio.
No me catch you say. Ekufado he checked out as president. Last year.
And I start with the president.
Also,
if you have somebody like Professor Jampu to come and sit on national TV
and say,
no, I catch Ghana for say, or no dear, Sakaya consultono in the implementation of the free SHSR. Because Obia Obetimi, I don't know about school, no, on one go to the school fees. It's all dear. Free SHS na ye bom no enya ade papa
nanka school ben ye be mama magiska ne ho
school
dey na be yama na
free so ka che say ye the taxpayers money na ede ye free
SHS
so woska so woniska utua bi enton do oyama obia na say of all this wo free say wo sika enti free SHS no wani nyi ho na wo pese wo go tua fee chin the private sector is there. Take your child there.
All right. Okay. Matthias, yeah.
Na from 2 4 ya mo mutua fees. na from 3-4 ye momu
yes sir
yes
Dabi Oshasiya no Oshasiya with Form 2018 no Form 1 for no
Osha mu nyina ase one time
one no from 2 yeah ye wo mama babies for the babies Form 1 from kwa discriminatory policy the record
say thank you very much
where you from 3 private school for mu chair tax
may I say yeah Brian so thank you very much JB Dankwa Subin constituency independent parliamentary candidate was a cash 24-hour economy is an end, not a means. It's a product, not a process. Okay, a 24-hour economy is a natural end product of booming economy. The NDC should focus on policies that will stimulate real demand in the economy, and the 24-hour economy will automatically flow. JB Dankwa, Subin constituency independent parliamentary candidate. Mate, may say thank you very much. Now me call say ayan mu juango na drink. Onum juango a ebe boa papa na eno nso ewo ho. Yenkoti eye Hepa Plus na afi yene no yenhwe yenkomo no sade ekọ no na yemfa ensi ewo ho no me say papa.
Ndiye kan say ewom say asetena mu eden. Ewom say oba no betua no fees. Ewom say obesi udan. Yes, ni nyina aye. But say woni ahoden eni apomuden a de wo pri nyina no enkosi hwe enti in as much as say o prese eniema betoto yi ama no wapomuden ni wani gie de men compromise.
Okay,
wapomuden
well understood.
Anyway ni gie
okay
na nurse bi ni me din komo wi o se do sisi ade oba yen ward ha boys ne nurse se ma no said ye omunum Hepa Plus pavine plus mostopae no
wow
enya grow obi agye atum na se o hwe obi ma ne hwan ne den se bi ono okobra wuo no omba na mpafe e na ache no
da bi
enti ewom se ye nurse ewom se ye adwuma o hospital doesn't guarantee say enti no ono de ma na pomden no engine ye enti Hepa Plus pavi plus mos no a nurse form fani agro a driver form fenro yi dia agro woni a eye mason for woni a ye mpaboa glue no mo yusu nti Hepa Plus no mo fani agro
wow
woni a ye adisuafo any student we ho se sabio ye kra ye bofia ye hata ne makra ne wia no ebo sempo na atumi abo ye ntare a yesimu na sabi onu a wo san so hata woni bed so fine guy ebenyinyi wom emedi hawa bre no obehye ne underwear wa hangi woni bed so misra obaten a wutie me ye tufo say provisions na ye brofo provision bia no ho a ehia sen oba no na pomden.
I tell you
Enti Hepa Plus pavine plasmos you see they are essential provision list
necessary ya stamp do
ai Hepa Plus pavi and plasmos obano yes onnum ni nsu enti manotopa ni bi no
okay
obano we SHS no enya afi na akoma ni nsu na bi kra akohwe agu ne book bi so odi manotopa oyitu na nu mu a ene simple obedempo a ene se onum ti ebe ni mu adwuma niema ni se etenem srade tambia si kire bia aboro so bi tozins bia ese ni peduane yifrim bio ahoden ni peduane hia se eboa ma oba na overcome some of these niema ni se edini so nkunim no na oba na nya inti menstrual issue no eme ne dadwen so na me menses ne ma misra ma oba ne ho nya den naturally ena nsuo bi gugu sabio ahemfie ho eho kekame ena sabio aya na nsan bi abdabi ma oba no honya den
okay
oba be ma no so me complaining ena ring no na nsan dabi won so say oba kosa o hawni Hepa Plus pavi ena plasmos me de number ma
okay
bomodin frame nkomo bia opese yedie no metome bo ase ne wadi e bia wo ye driver ni wapon adwuma but at least opese wapomden no ebua wo kwan bi so
at least
mechiro e ma wonso wakwa akodinim nyafe na akoto China duro bia akwa akọ
bia no kwa de menye sakra na be bra ho
be pra ni pedua no 0542 77 85 72 0542 77 85 72 and 059
059
13
13
67
67
898
898
059
059
13
13
67
67
898
898
na uwa amanone utie wo hwe opese adi aduro ne bibro ise no se de adanse no free Canada eba US food di omo de Spain ni Italy for dibia omo so de omo de ba me kan wa ha bribia se baby te se Germany de yenu anu malatafo no dominate na gie no
wow
Nigerian still omo njai eyinim omo gia ne se omo gina dance no so ba na eba mesra wo amanone ebia wo de wo hia translator bia wo te me kase yi
yeah
ma yemfa no ni bi emrew eye Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos what do address befa 0542 807 907
0542
807 907 yes eye Hepa Plus Pavi
and Plasmos
na you say me can say ukọ be eton aduro na on kasa me top Plasmos ana Pavi ana Hepa Plus na there be o kwa akọje miensa ni nyina abom enam say nro ne boanya dinti on koto considering the benefit no usika no ene aduro no mfa so ade ma on kese fan say o kwaje uyi 60 Ghana cedis a wanya ne miensa ni nyina odi akofi
o cover part of okra
part so kore mampon
on ma 50
miensa ni nyina
sand ya beto kwadu
yes ama never can say yes 10 cedis there at least obenya atajo 5 cedi kwadu 5 cedi b just you know as unim no bo ni nyina
oh yes
Hepa Plus Pavi and a Plasmos since wa oben asokore mampon tech for obetumi afa eye asokore mampon baptist asore nanim ho maybe a statue ni sino ano no at least 50 cedis no utumi de giade eye de giade
no asmanyen
na mo baby abeko biade you 60 Ghana cedis to ho ne yensese nuo ne miensa nyina e bi ma ho de efe kra ne se anka oyoba na ukunu kan bi nhemu wakwaje Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos topae na waje Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos ni nsuo ni bi fakosi dining table ne so ukunu free eye kromu ba hia no wo fel so na wakachen so miwura nkomo kakra ho natural unim se bema bia waware de na yire kase nkomo ho ane mdi kan ahye no
mum de ensempio bema
nkomo enti oba anticipate so ukunu yam behye enti calm ne down so we de enye bibi fufuru
I saw two baby na special prosecutor afreo
enye bibi fufuru bia na emom ye bedin komo enti ukunu relax o ba beti misrew formula nam de ma na masori akono oba ya hye na wotwe na se manenya akono na anigye mrafie na anigye ni mu na wapomden wo anigye ni mu na wadwuma wo ye so tumi kwaso ye because wo sound mind body no eye okay enti ukunu ba misrew man to my dan ni mu nti ye kira apono nya afi ne be kirikirim bebre wa obeti ase na obeti ase ma asasen wo so na ukunu gaze ne eye cross ne so
okay no asmanyen
eti abasa no bisa no straight so me do Hepa Plus Pavi ne Plasmos no me woni nsuo wa ha me woni topae wa ha na kwadu kakra nso ni e na atadwe kakra nso ni ubekọ ni nsuo na abekọ ni topae be bia I bet you so bekọ ni topae
Osimira na mesmo okay mesensu me de ese egware na mama pede ende ewiesas na pede egware bio
wow
enti awo mo wake enti
yes
me pede sha se dwene wo health ho first
yes
na codeda
code enti bama bia beyi topae no obi odi kodua tutu akiri na be won se yes na moja ne so form no asase kasai asase papaye na ntuma dan mu ankasa no etie
what a gogo
Hepa Plus Pavi and a Plasmos tie bia betumi akogogo ta ho
oh yes
tie bia bedru ho
you have the Gethsemane experience
mesra kwaje bi we nya se ukoto bi o 60 Ghana cedis ukwaje Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos na ebetumi aginsuo na je topaye mane wo dining table ne so na ma abusuani nyina benefit
All right.
Nti ya wo ka sem bia mani je pa say manem benefit me ai.
Oh yes, order benefit him.
Kwaje wo de no wo
so.
drugstore bia mu.
That's right.
Okwane e ka so Hepa Plus asenti jiwe na no so ya dwuma te say Mr. Omenye.
Oboa olobolata.
Obolata. Very good.
Olobolata.
Typical tadi word we use no.
Yes.
Oboa odada.
Olobolata.
Obi say otwa kontompo. Kwaje wo de
and 10 times so.
Kwaje wo de kra. Hepa Plus.
Pavi.
Ena plasmos. Men fancy bi yi hu ano.
Okay.
Se me to ase twetwem na diabetes. So de nom na nipadua ne nya adwuma
na no nye case a.
Debre no say ni de. Ono yawa. Hepa Plus. Pavi. Ena plasmos. Me number is 0542 77 85 72 0542 77 85 72 and 059 13 67 898 059 13 67 898 na owa amanoni a 0542 807 907 0542 807 907 eye Hepa Plus Pavi
and a plasmos.
Setting the trends.